Y'all ready? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the New York born, Las Vegas made, always getting paid, with the Usain Bolt fast, the one to beat, but good luck with that. The man who never sleeps, and neither does his podcast. The notorious, the glorious, can do everything except Boris. Has the funniest jokes. Is always woke. The podcast GOAT. The man with the plan. AKA your host, Killer Cam. Now kick back in your seat and we welcome you to the podcast that never sleeps. Killer Cam. And witness greatness.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Tall Bat That Never Speaks. I'm your host, Killer Cam, aka Chaboy. And today, per usual, we got the incorrigible Ja Resurrectum. Not my tempo. Not my tempo.
That was an E.
That was an E sharp. Sharp. It was E flat.
No.
Okay. It should have been an E sharp.
I know. I was going for E flat, but I'm just naturally sharp. Ooh.
Yeah. Remember that lyric we wrote? This will be fun for you guys. It was like the B flat, but it was like he's B flat.
Oh yeah,
we wrote the song in B flat.
Yeah, it was. What
was it?
It's not minor. No. This,
Yeah.
This song may be flat, but it's not minor.
Yeah.
And it was in B flat.
Clever. Yeah.
Color line.
Yeah, we're good.
Don't steal it.
Don't fucking steal it, dude.
Take that line.
Whoever you are. So we have it on ASCAP. So sorry, you can't steal it if you wanted to. So guys, this is a podcast that never sleeps, or the tall bat that never speaks.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. So I worked all day, so this is very apropos. But by the way, guys, why do you all look so handsome and fucking dope? Is everybody is asking right now.
I don't know. How do you see everybody? I can't see everybody.
Dude.
Us. Yeah, we look good.
No. I'm the audience. Everybody who's watching.
I was wondering how you could see them.
Yeah.
Is it through their camera?
I hack into their. Yeah.
Oh man.
Cool.
I thought I was the only one that can see him. I thought it was just me.
That's an invasion.
No.
That's of your privacy.
Yeah. You guys should be fucking mad.
I would say something.
So, Princess, you got to show off the fucking good.
Yeah.
And let's see the outfit.
Yeah. Why are we dressed up today?
We'll get into it. Let's see the outfit first. Da 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 da!
Yay!
That was the drum roll. But then it became a drum sting.
Yeah, it was good.
Whoop whoop. So, why are we dressed up? It's a great question. Jared, you want to explain to the audience why we're looking so fly?
Yes. Today's subject is the Academy Awards.
Da, 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 da.
Award shows in general, probably.
Yeah, more likely than not. Pretend this is a fucking Oscar, okay?
Yeah. You got to use your imagination with this show.
With this entire
a lot of imagination.
episode. You're welcome.
Yeah, with the Academy Awards coming up and so much going on in entertainment news, I think it's fun. We talk a little bit about some Academy Awards.
It makes sense. Oh, there goes Oscar. Bye.
So we dressed as if we're going to get invited. Which, please invite.
By the way,
me, if anyone.
It would
Academy.
be a blast.
Yeah. Because we belong there. They're like, you have.
We do.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, reach out.
I mean, a princess
I have a
and
guy.
two fly white guys. Awesome.
Yeah.
White guys. So
on the red.
Yeah.
Walk the red.
Walk the line.
Walk the line.
So all right.
That was an E sharp.
Stupid. It was nothing. Okay. So you ready? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready as we'll ever be.
So
let's dive into whatever we're gonna do.
we were gonna start with something I like to call over under.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you prepared for over under? Because I know Miss Princess would rather not.
We were doing most overrated.
Overrated.
Well,
Yeah.
give me yours and I'll let you know what I think.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, we will.
Maybe we should wait.
You don't have. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
So guys, you know what we're doing instead?
Yeah.
It's the fucking a Marvel Minute.
Love
There we go.
that.
Okay, so You know what we're discussing this Marvel Minute?
Ooh, tell me.
I'm not even going to tell you what I'm going to do.
Wakanda.
No, Quantumania. Yeah, no, Wakanda.
Oh.
Wakanda Forever. So you saw it. I saw it. We watched it. Princess spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Earmuffs.
It's
Earmuffs.
okay, though. I don't think it really... You know what I mean?
So T'Challa's dead. So we know that.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's a
don't even
huge
know who that is.
spoiler.
Well,
That's
he's
how the
like
movie
dead. Like in
opens.
real life, though.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Oh, I still don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
okay.
cool. Yeah. So that's
Wonderful.
ideal.
I think it's good to talk about it.
Yeah.
Now that the movie's been out, people have pretty much all seen it. We're not spoiling anything at this point. It was just recently released on Disney Plus. So yeah, I think this is actually a fair time to talk about the film.
Yeah,
Right?
I agree.
Yeah.
So let's dive in.
Okay. Like Namor would.
Oh man, that was my joke, man.
He's a
Fuck.
diver.
Yeah. Anyway,
swims.
let's jump in.
Okay.
Like Shuri would. Okay, fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I really fucking liked it. First of all, let's talk about the elephant in the room, right?
Okay.
Chadwick Boseman's passing.
Ugh.
So
Rough.
they had a whole fucking script, right? Laid out, good to go, ready to rock. And then obviously Mr. Boseman
Oh man.
passed.
What a tragedy too.
I know, dude, and he was like suffering in silence. Like,
Speaking of Academy Awards, I mean, the guy was nominated. Did he win?
no, but the movie won.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Wow. No, I meant in the what was that role he played? It was like took place in the 1930s,
No,
and he was
didn't win.
nominated.
He didn't.
No, he didn't win, but he was nominated.
Well, he played Jackie Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, Jackie Brown's Pulp Fiction. Or,
No, yeah, I know you're talking about
Jackie Robinson. And he played what's the other guy? Yeah, shout.
Yeah.
Fucking that dude.
So I have a list of his movies.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom,
Yeah, my favorite movie. Everyone knows that's my favorite movie.
The Five Bloods,
Duh.
21
Second favorite.
Bridges,
Third favorite
Yeah,
movie.
that's a great one.
You're naming my favorite movies in order. That's my list that I curated.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Duh. Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. What's that?
Avengers Endgame?
No, never heard
Sounds good though. I would
Sound-
catch that.
of it. Yeah, it sounds like a period piece.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, Endgame.
Avengers Infinity War,
Yeah.
Black Panther, Marshall,
Obviously,
Civil
yeah,
War,
yeah.
Draft Day, Get On Up.
Get on up.
So yeah,
That's what it was.
I didn't see any of his movies before Civil War. And when they announced who it was that was going to play Black Panther, I wasn't really a big Black Panther fan in the comics because I didn't really know much about him. I didn't know much about Wakanda. So I wasn't sure how this movie or how this character was going to be, how the actor was going to be in the role. During the press tour, Robert Downey Jr. kept just saying how much of a genius this guy was, that when he walks on set, he is a fucking movie star, which got me excited. And then when I saw Civil War and saw him on screen for the first time,
He was so good.
holy
He stole
shit.
he
He did.
Dare
Him
I
and
say he
Spidey.
stole the fucking show.
Yeah.
Because we got Spider-Man in there too. And dude, Iron Man fucking peak Downey in that movie.
Yeah, yeah,
The acting, dude,
Oh, yeah.
off the chain.
yeah. Every
That's
moment.
that's the best acting he's done in the whole MCU.
yeah.
Fair
It
to
was
say?
Great, yeah.
Fucking great. Anyway, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
So Chadwick passed.
Yep.
I'm like, fuck, man. The movie, scrap it. Don't do some deep fake bullshit. You know,
Right. I'm glad they opened the movie with him with his funeral, pretty much.
So for those who
Yeah.
know, because that's why you're watching this, you're watching. If not, skip ahead when we're not live. There'll be chapters. So because we're gonna do spoiler review here. So so he died. So in the movie, they don't say what it is specifically. They say it's an illness though.
right.
And
they
they say
say
he passed.
unknown illness. Exactly.
Yeah, and so Shuri, his sister, is like, "Oh shit, you know what I got to do? I got to build the purple herb that Killmonger burnt, right? The,
Which was cool. I didn't think they were going to do that. I hated when he burned them all. I thought that was so freaking annoying.
I hate, and I told you this. I hate infinity, and I hate the opposite of finality.
Yeah.
So when you tell me like this cool heart-shaped herb that can give you these powers,
Yeah.
and he burns all of them, I'm like, tell me like somebody has one in their
Right,
pocket.
right.
Because finality,
It's too
scares
stupid.
me. Yeah,
I don't like when characters lose their powers. Like
I
if
hate I
television
hate that
show, you got like Supergirl or whatever it is. There's always one episode in those shows
Where
where
they
they
gotta
lose their
depower 'em, yeah.
Come on, that is so freaking annoying.
But-
Find another way to give him a challenge.
Iron Man 3 you love, and that's exactly what they did. They took away the Iron Man part of Iron Man, and it was still a fucking dope movie.
That's a fair point. I think the movie was meant to show that he is Iron Man. It's not the suit.
100%.
So they made those scenes where he would actually build little weapons and get himself out of hot spots, like MacGyvering stuff. So that's cool. Yeah. So it was kind of him redeeming himself as Iron Man isn't the suit. Iron Man is him. He's him.
Iron Man.
If you don't have the suit, you're still Iron Man. You can still do this. You can still be a hero. That's great. But yeah, you're right. They depowered him in the beginning.
They depowered him, and no, it was for that exact reason to show no matter what, he's always Iron Man. And suit or no. And I know I am Iron Man. Dude, fuck.
I really liked Iron Man 3, by the way.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, it's really good.
Considered a Christmas movie, I will say again.
Shane Black, yeah. He does Christmas movies.
Such a great
Yeah,
film.
so it's so good. So yeah, but I don't like the depowering thing. So
So yeah, moving to
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
So you're blurry. So you just talk with your hands. Yeah. So I thought when you do like this, like at where your face is, the camera's like, oh, let me adjust to that guy, instead of adjusting to the mic or the.
Hopefully it'll
wall behind
just adjust at some point.
You say that, and you're right. So it's doing it anyway. So yeah, I hate the finality. So I hate when they do the burn heart-shaped herb or anything, depower people. But it worked in Iron Man 3. Anyway, just out your face. Anyway,
That's weird, huh? There
yeah,
we go.
it'll go.
Okay.
When you talk.
So I like that they used so that was kind of the intro was her trying to solve it, right? Which would be absurd
For sure.
Yeah, but they have vibranium, so they have the ingredients, right? They just need to know how they fit together. Obviously, she couldn't put it together in time.
So
Right.
yeah, that's what happens is the as you guys know, they go into the she's like, okay, it's at 29% fucking good enough, whatever. Let's go for it. Let's try it. And it's the mom comes out. She's like, he's gone.
Yeah,
It's not worth it. I just got chills. Oof.
Yeah.
Sad, bro. It's so sad.
it's sad.
I heard Ryan Coogler talking about it, and he was saying that this is so annoying. He was saying that he's like, yeah, dude, like there were some times where I'm like, what's wrong with him? Like he would, and this is so sad. Like when he shot that waterfall scene, the fight, he would take too long. He would take too long to warm up.
I don't know.
Yeah, just talk when you talk like this.
I know, but I've been talking this whole time. So, go ahead, finish your point.
So, yeah, just leave it. It'll fucking work. There it is. There it is. Thank you, Princess. Producing at its best. So, where was I? 29%, whatever, boop-de-whoop.
Well, I wanted to ask you. So what were the big moments for you in this film? That what was it that you said you loved it? Why'd you love this one?
Namor, namely,
Yeah.
such a dope villain. So
Yeah.
cool that they changed it to Kala Khan.
Coolest backstory.
He's Kala. My people call me Kala Khan.
Yeah.
My fucking enemies call me Namor.
I know.
It's like, fuck, man, so dope.
An ancient Mayan god.
So cool.
Yeah.
And bro, even the fucking like text, you know how like in Black Panther they have the font.
Yeah.
And it'll be some weird font, then it'll switch. It's like Wakanda, then it'll switch to English. It did that for that, but it was actual Mayan, like fucking Aztec and
I know.
Mayan text.
So
So
cool.
sick. So he was great.
Yeah.
I love that Killmonger came back for that's who she saw on the ancestral plane.
So cool.
And how fucking frustrating for her.
Genius idea.
Genius.
Yeah.
And she's like, I want to see my mom, my dad, my brother. Nope. You get fucking Killmonger.
Yeah.
The person you hate more than anybody on this
Which
planet.
makes sense for her, but from where she was coming from.
Yeah.
That's so
Oh,
genius.
that's what I was saying. Ryan Coogler, the writer-director, co-writer and director, he was saying that Chadwick would, when shooting that waterfall scene, he would take too long to warm up.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, what the fuck's going on? Like,
I know.
Why isn't he out of the trailer yet? This poor guy's fucking dying of colon
Yeah.
cancer. But wow. Chase with a hot take. Wakanda Forever was terrible in my opinion.
Wow.
Burn and hot take from Chase over here. Oof.
That is funny. I would like to know why
I need
somebody
to
wouldn't
know.
like it, but
Yeah.
so like I really liked the way that they showed both of these great, powerful civilizations pretty much had a similar start.
Same Genesis.
Both protector for their was born out of the earth,
Yep.
which is so great
Well,
that it was there.
Both the heart-shaped herb, yeah. But you know what was
Yeah.
cool that like New Rockstars or someone else pointed out? So during his funeral, they're saying, talking in fucking Wakandanese, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then they say, blah, 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 Black Panther. And it's like, why would they say Black Panther in English? because they didn't name him Black Panther. Their enemies probably named him the Black Panther. That's why they say that in English.
Oh, you think?
That was their take, and I'm like, that's fucking brilliant.
That's
'Cause why wouldn't
interesting.
they say, "Ah, da, ba, da, da," and that means Black Panther, right?
Yeah. Well, I thought it was just because that's the god that comes to them.
No. The god's name is Bast.
Right. He's a panther.
She, yeah.
Yeah.
She's a
So
panther.
so I know that they're
But
supposed to be
he's
panthers,
dressed. If you're fucking,
and you're dressed like a panther.
yeah, if you're some guy from back when, whatever,
Yeah.
and you see this guy dressed as a literal panther who's
Yeah.
black, you'd be like, oh, a Black Panther, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So it's cool thinking his enemies named him. So just like Namor says, he's like, here's my name that my
Yeah.
people call me, then here's what my fucking enemies call me, and that's what you'll know me by.
Both a civilization of people that felt they needed to hide from the world to protect themselves.
And that was Namor's thing
protect their
still. He's like,
resources.
what are you fucking doing coming out to the world, dummies?
yeah. And I mean, they came from a time where people were bringing smallpox over to South America from Europe, which wiped out massive amounts of the population. There were cities, I mean, you can read some historical takes from some explorers back in like the 1600s that'll tell you when they came to the Amazon, they saw cities that had millions of people.
Yeah.
Talking that at scale rivals some of the major cities we have today. So these were big
trip.
populations. There was recently a discovery of a civilization in South America, completely gone, lost to the forest. That was unused and uninhabited for hundreds of years because of the people being wiped out to disease. And they just found it using LiDAR. Massive pyramids, huge buildings. They think it could have sustained maybe 20,000 people in that city, and it's completely empty, lost.
True.
And that's from smallpox. It's from disease.
So disease has taken out like most of the great civilizations, like the Egyptians. They say were taken out partially by conquering
Interesting.
parties, but partially by those conquering parties bringing disease. Right?
Yeah, disease is
But dude, have you seen real quick those pictures of like buffalo, just bones and bones of buffalo? So you know what they used to do? Two things. One, it was sort of like a tourist attraction, like come to the fucking west and shoot out of the train. You could shoot a buffalo in a water. And
so silly.
that was one reason. But their reason for saying that was because the Indians, fucking Native Americans, relied so heavily on that.
Yeah, they wanted to starve them
meat.
out.
They they did, bro.
Yeah.
They basically destroyed the water buffalo and
So
crazy.
They're endangered or extinct at this point, right? I mean, is there still some protected somewhere?
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they wiped them all out. The American water buffalo is completely
such a trip.
Was completely like wiped out.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross.
It's disgusting.
But yeah, so that's cool. I liked that the way that the two civilizations really were so similar.
Yeah.
They had a great protector, both born out of the heart-shaped herb in one instance, and then a vibranium vegetable combination on Namor's side. So it was both of the earth, which I like.
So whatever they had, it
Yeah.
wasn't a hardship. It was something similar because when he gave her
Yeah.
the thing, that's how she was able to.
It was a
make
different
the cure.
vegetable. Yeah, it was like something that grew out of vibranium.
which is dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you need. Oh, you know what else I heard? You know how like they were blue, the people.
Mm-hmm.
Princess, calm down. We're trying to have a conversation here.
I'm just trying not to listen to all of you.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
that's
get
fair.
that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. Okay, good point. You know how they were blue? So I heard that they were only blue outside of the water. That in the water, like when their skin touches.
Yeah.
That's when they like.
Yeah,
turn
it showed
blue.
them had normal skin underwater.
Yeah, but oh, did it?
Yeah, it
'Cause
did.
When I saw it, I'm like, oh, this doesn't look. They're blue. Like, why are they blue?
Yeah.
And then I remember the scene underwater and everything. I'm like, oh, they're still blue. Maybe I was seeing it wrong because you're right. After the fact, I realized, they aren't blue in the water, but I didn't see that the first time.
Yeah, because when Riri is hostage and they're bringing food and stuff in, they're blue. But when he takes Shuri to see the capital city
I
underwater,
hated that stupid
they're all
fucking
normal
thing she
looking.
was in. It was so silly.
The big suits?
the big
You need them
suits.
there. I mean, they're under the
get it,
ocean. Yeah.
and they're deep down. I get it, but it was stupid.
Yeah.
I like the scene where Lake Bell, who actually voices Black Widow in the What If series, she was in it when she was like the sign, or she was like she had the gun, so she was like FBI or CIA. Whatever
Yeah.
when they were with the
She's
drill.
awesome. Yeah.
I love her. Yeah. But so that was cool. I liked when they have their siren song. Fucking the sailors just walking off into the abyss.
which would be like mermaids, Legends of Mermaids.
That's where it
and-
all stems from. Yeah, it's genius.
That's very cool.
But you mentioned someone, and let's talk about her. Riri Williams, Ironheart.
Yeah.
She's coming out with her own series or movie. What are they fucking doing?
I know that she might take place in the Armor Wars, like
she's for
something
sure
she's
gonna
going
be
to
in
do in there.
So Armor Wars, I heard, is becoming a movie now,
Oh,
as opposed to a show.
Oh, wow.
Don Cheadle said. I think he spoiled it. But,
Maybe.
yeah. But
that's interesting. Though.
which I'm stoked. That means
Yeah.
in my head, that means they're gonna give it the full treatment. They give a fuck about it.
Oh
now,
yeah, this will
right?
be great.
If it's an MCU movie, they're not gonna half-ass it. But I didn't like Riri Williams. I liked her first suit. I thought it was dope.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, she's just an Iron Man.
It needed to look like something that she could make in a
cobble
garage.
together for sure.
Yeah, if it would have looked any Iron Man-ish or even Ironheart-ish, it would have sucked. I'd have been like, she's not a billionaire. She's not Tony. She can't make an Iron Man.
Yeah,
suit.
yeah. But
So
then
they luckily they did it right.
But then when she goes to Wakanda, they're like,
Yeah.
here's whatever you want. And she builds, it looks, bro, you know what it looks like?
Huh.
It looks like if Gundam mixed with Big Hero 6.
Yeah, it does.
That's exactly what it fucking looks like. And I hated it.
Really,
I hate it.
I didn't mind it at all. Do you have a picture of it? Let's take a look.
Yeah.
If you don't, it's okay.
I could pull up
If it's
a picture.
difficult, yeah. Because I would like to kind of see it. I would like to see what the audience thinks about Ironheart. Cool character. She's a genius, MIT student. Obviously looks up to Tony Stark as he was an MIT grad.
Genius, billionaire, playboy.
Yeah. And so she in the movie we see that she gets paid to get people grades up, which is funny. She's like a total hustler. She's super funny. I think the idea of her thinking she's getting recruited when Shuri shows up is so awesome because that's what Tony did
Yeah.
with Spidey. But she's like, no, I'm not recruiting you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was funny.
So this is the suit here.
Okay.
Garbage or hot garbage?
Yeah, it's very Power Rangers now that I'm seeing it.
Yeah, it is. It
again.
is Power Rangers. Good call. I hate it. So you hate it too?
I don't necessarily hate it. I think it's a
I
step.
don't like it.
Yeah, it's a step in a direction. I'll say that. I think
It's
there's
an odd direction.
yeah, there's other places. I like
Maybe
the
if we see it
form-fitting
in
suit
action,
in the comic.
it'll be different.
Yeah,
But just like that, nah.
yeah. When you see the movie, I'd be interested to know what you think, because we
Yeah.
do get to see her new stat suit in action, for sure. Which
Weak.
I didn't mind it.
It's just not good. It's just not good.
But
Dude,
I'm glad she was
Marvel,
in the
they
movie.
could fucking. Dude, even look at this. This is her Ironheart from the comics.
Right. I like the form-fitting.
Yes.
suit.
That fucking makes sense.
Yeah.
dude. The other shit for the birds. For the
It's cool they
birds.
gave it a heart-shaped
Why
arc
for
reactor.
The birds? Why do the birds got to do
Yeah.
with it?
Because fuck the birds.
So Chase Mack with his Wakanda Forever is terrible.
His hot
I'd love
take.
to see what you, why, or if you have like something you could throw in the chat. Maybe it'd be a good discussion.
Yeah, if you want to call in, we could always talk.
Or you could,
also.
yeah, it's all lines are always open. But yeah, so I'm glad she was in the movie. I like the character. I like the actress. Excited to see her in Armor Wars, regardless of the first suit. That's the Mark II, right? So let's see where she
Yeah, I
goes
guess
with it.
technically,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, but her Mark II is like old Gundam out. I don't know, stupid.
Dude, made of vibranium. That's a sick Mark II.
Yeah, that's a good step. So, that's another cool thing. Sort of off topic, but on topic. Tony.
Mm-hmm.
So, remember in the first movie, he flies and his suit can't handle the cold, so
Yeah.
he fixes that.
Right.
Iron Man 3, he runs out of juice, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And he fixes that. Ant-Man, Civil War, going into his armor,
Yep.
fixes that.
Yep.
It's like, dude, because remember, like when it ran out of juice, now he has one in the helicopter. He has the one that comes to him. It's fucking
Every movie he upgrades from
He
whatever
upgrades.
he learned from
So
the
when
previous
Ant-Man
film.
jumps in,
Yeah.
now he has the fucking thing. So there's no holes to fucking jump.
Oh
in.
yeah, no, it's one single
So
piece.
cool.
Yeah.
He was too slow to catch Rhodey, so we got the fucking booster
Yep.
jets.
That'll never happen
Genius,
again.
dude. So good, so clever.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I thought their siren song was cool. That when them taking over the boat was dope. And then
So real quick, we should go into this. I like where you're at with this last point because I don't know if everybody's noticed this. So going back through. So
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Yeah, so you got the Mark I, He used it to fly. It crashes and breaks apart, right? So flight was huge. When he built the Mark II, it was all about flight testing and being able to, use the hands and the feet to kind of get you where you need to go land.
Because he had the boosters and he just flew into the wall. He's like, okay, I need a way to control it.
Yeah, he's like, I need to fly with this. So he does that. So the enemy of that film, Ironmonger, this guy shows up with, what is it, the big... a
giant Iron Man suit.
Yeah, it's basically just a giant Iron Man suit. What was the big thing that he did to him? And that was the height. Yeah, so you're right. So there's the altitude issue.
It's like you work out that icing issue.
Right.
Yeah.
In the second movie, you've got he has
Whiplash.
Yeah.
When he'd get electrocuted, his suit starts shutting down. So he fixed that. So when Thor electrocutes him, power 3,000%.
And the suitcase,
that.
being able to bring the suit
And
mobile
the
was an
suitcase,
issue
the
in the first
mobility.
movie. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So he fixes that.
And then Iron Man 3 runs out of juice. So I know he has the one in the helicopter. I know he has.
Iron Man 3. It was so it was an issue being able to get to the suit. So he creates a suit that can get to him wherever he is, right? In the pieces. So there's that.
And the controlling it, the remote control that he created. Too.
And what's his name? Whiplash had he had booster rockets that allowed him to hover. And that's something that Iron Man couldn't do yet. He couldn't just sit there and hover.
So something happened.
And he adds that.
Remember, he was like carrying someone or something, and he couldn't like hover in place. Oh, was it when he was fighting? No, it wasn't when he was fighting. But when he's fighting, what's her name? And she's pulling the thing. He fixes something. Anyway,
which movie?
Civil War. Scarlet Witch.
But yeah, so he adds that stationary rocket, and we see that in the first Avengers movie, that he can actually float and just hover. And that took place before Iron Man 3. Yeah. So then...
so Avengers, what fucks with him?
So in Avengers 1, well, remember, he couldn't get to his suits. He had to get upstairs, put the wrist things on, and get the suit. So he creates a suit that can come to him wherever he is.
For Iron Man 3.
So there was that. So then we go into... what was the next Iron Man appearance after...
After Iron Man 3?
Is Civil War, right?
No, it would be Ultron. Age of Ultron.
Yeah, Avengers Age of Ultron. No, wait.
Yeah.
Did we miss one?
No.
Okay.
No, we didn't.
So what did he get? What was his upgrade from to Avengers Age of Ultron? Because every movie there's an upgrade that's fed from the previous film.
So what happens in Ultron? Where does the suit fit?
No, it would be before Ultron.
So Iron Man 3.
Yeah, it's just the different pieces. We see that he can go in and out of the suit whenever he wants to.
Yeah.
There's also all
the
kinds
self-autonomous
of different models that he has.
Yeah, the self-driving autonomous suits. Yeah. So he can have a suit come to him literally.
Yep. And he learns. He also in that movie he learns how to absorb electricity, so that
that's
Thor.
That's the first Avengers.
Right? Yeah, we missed
Iron Man
that
2.
though. Yeah.
No, I said that in Iron Man 2. Whiplash fucking electrocutes him, so he fixes that issue.
Yeah. Okay. So there we go. So we got the electricity. We've got the floating. We've got the suit that he can come to him.
In Civil War, Ant-Man crawls between his shit. Right?
Yeah, but so Civil War is the first movie he has nanotech though. That's why it comes out of the. Yeah. So it's the first model that can.
Build
come around him.
Yeah.
So that's what he does. But then, Ant-Man can get inside of it. So instead, he uses nanotechnology to form the suit.
From a housing,
to form the suit around him.
Smart.
With because there's no, nothing's connecting anymore. It's all forming over him. It's one solid piece. So he can't get into it. And even if he did, you could change that piece of armor to a cage and then just throw him in the garbage.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking. Oh, I was just watching a whole breakdown of this. So when Thanos breaks off the boom boom, I don't want to say too much, and hits him, right?
Mm-hmm.
He fixes that. How does he fix that? Hang
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And I just heard about this too. Someone was just talking about this. While we think about it, Chase asked, do you think they will make another Black Panther movie? And if so, what will it be about?
Yes.
I don't.
I do.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I think, with all due respect, close that fucking chapter.
I think it'll be the new T'Challa. I don't think it's going to be for a while.
That'd be so weak sauce.
That's what it's going to be. It's going to be his son.
Anyway, in this movie, Shuri becomes the Black Panther, right?
Yeah.
So she makes an artificial heart-shaped herb, and she gets strong.
Which is so cool. The suit is sick.
The suit's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's cool because it has the dots like her makeup and shit.
But it also has the gold like Killmonger's suit.
No, yeah, it's all.
It's kind of an ode to her uncle or whatever, or cousin.
What's up, cuz?
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, no, it's dope. So yeah, Shuri becomes the new Black Panther, and it's like, all right, whatever. She's passable. Letitia Wright did a great fucking job in this movie, I think.
Yeah.
Because she was just the quippy girl in Black Panther 1, right?
Oh, she owned it. She owned the role. She owned the whole thing.
Dude,
she did
it was
great.
emotional shit. Fucking Ramonda, though. Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
Bro, so good.
Mm-hmm.
When she's stripping, what's her name, from the Dora Milaje.
I know. I couldn't believe she did that.
But also, she's like, I've given everything. Like, my whole family. Dude,
I know.
chills.
Yeah.
And when the French try and they use Riri Williams' thing to
Mm-hmm.
detect, because as we saw in Black Panther,
The CIA, not the French.
no, it was the French.
No, the French raided their science outpost.
That's right.
Yeah, the CIA
right.
actually used the
That's right.
detector.
That's right. Yeah, that's exactly.
What about Namor being wanting to just destroy the entire surface world?
Surface
yeah,
planet,
and
yeah.
he even at the end of the movie, it's not like he came. He realized what his
No,
mistakes were.
even
He
more
doubles
so,
down. Yeah.
yeah.
He's like, now we've got an ally for
He's
our
like, they're
war.
gonna fucking need us soon, dude. Yeah,
We're good. We're gonna do this
Rip.
soon. Don't worry. That's
Yeah.
crazy. So he's still a villain as far as that goes. He,
Yeah,
he
so-
did not come to the light side.
Let's burn through this real quick. I loved Killmonger showing up.
Yep.
I thought some of the action was really fucking dope, really good.
Oh yeah.
Shuri was passable. I like what's her name not being in Dora Milaje just because now she's the Midnight Angel or whatever the fuck. Super weak fucking costume, but I just like her with Everett Ross. Is a fucking cool little team.
Yeah, that's fun. He's
yeah.
great. I'm
He's
glad
the
that
best,
he's part
dude.
of their team now.
you
He's
see-
no more CIA.
Yeah. Did you see that deleted scene though?
No, I haven't seen any deleted scenes yet for this movie.
Dude, there's this deleted scene where Ross goes, so he has to go, so they take Riri's laptop and they get something else. And so the CIA is trying to hack into it. So what he does is he goes and he takes this agent and like puts some chloroform over his face and knocks him out, and he's some British agent. And so he dresses up like him. And then he goes into the CIA as this British agent. Yeah. And they're like, oh, let's get you the USB, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, very well. You doing his actual accent.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he's British.
That's great.
So he's doing his, like, sounds like
That's
Watson.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun when
And,
they do that.
So he goes in there and he has to stand like with the kimono beads, whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah.
He has to stand next to the laptop so it picks it up. And so he's there like chatting the dude up, and they're like, you really like can't be here.
There looked to be a lot of scenes removed from that film. There was a
for
lot.
sure,
You could tell
for
there was
sure.
like story plot removed.
Whole plot points.
Because that whole scene where Midnight Angel shows up to recruit that other Dora Milaje for this last fight.
We're like, yeah,
and
what's
she's
happening?
like,
Where'd
"Are
we
you
just jump
ready
into?
for one last battle?" And I'm like,
who are you?
Yeah,
What are
wait,
you talking about?
She's
Yeah.
been fighting this whole movie.
Yeah.
She's part of the team. Like, what is this one last?
Yeah.
we're missing.
Like, you did
a
some
big
shit we
chunk.
didn't know about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there had to have been some dissent. There had to have been some because if she got
For
kicked
sure.
out of the Dora Milaje, there might have been some contention there that we
I
missed.
can't be talking to you.
There's all
Whatever,
kinds of
something.
stuff.
Who knows?
Yeah. But we didn't get any of that. I still love the movie, and I'm not saying I didn't, but there's more that we lost a lot. Could have been interesting.
So
The other, real quick, I see. The other thing I didn't like was actually, let's just read this comment
Okay.
real quick.
so
Sorry.
Chase asks, what is
Yeah.
Secret Invasion about?
So
Nice.
that's where the scrolls, because we got to finish the Marvel minutes, the Marvel hour.
I know. Shit.
So the scrolls, that's where the scrolls take over the form of a bunch of superheroes.
The Skrulls are the bad guys from Captain Marvel, the
good
Captain
guys.
Marvel movie.
The
The
good
green,
guys. The good
well, they were the
guys.
bad guys in the beginning, I guess. They're the green guys that can shapeshift. There's a sect of these aliens
Bad
that want to
Skrulls.
take over planets, not work with the inhabitants of ours.
So so in the comic, Secret Invasion was they found so Elektra gets killed, and they find out that she reverts to a scroll. So they're like, oh fuck, scrolls are among us, right?
Yeah.
So everybody's on edge. Everyone's paranoid of each other and shit.
yeah, Super Skrulls. They
And
can
so-
actually have the powers.
So super scrolls can't change their how they look. Can't change, but you can't look like Iron Man but they can adopt powers. So they can fucking be like Ant-Man or whatever, but actually have the powers. So those are super scrolls. Those are dope. So
Yeah.
it'll be cool. I saw little bits and pieces of the Loki trailer and
Yeah.
the Secret Invasion trailer. So Secret Invasion will be cool. But
So I have a question.
yeah.
Will any of these people in Wakanda get awards?
Well, we haven't gotten to the award section yet. But,
Probably, right? I would imagine the soundtrack was just fucking epic
Dude,
on this
Ludwig
film.
Göransson's a fucking genius.
The graphics were freaking amazing.
Crazy good.
Getting to see them open the doors through the river entrances we never saw them.
Yeah.
Those are so cool.
Just the whole
banging on the drums and using like
another thing that was cool that they did to show the difference but the similarities. So they have to ascend to the throne, right?
yeah.
And Namor descends to the throne. It's just so cool, the symbolism. There's a lot of cool shit to show, like,
Yeah.
ooh, these they're different. They're the same but different.
And
Anyway.
real quick, last point I wanted to make. So the what I really like about Wakanda as a country is it kind of reminds me of what maybe ancient Egypt or any of these ancient civilizations that were supposedly had high technology would look like, right? Like the people are still, they're one with nature. They're still they don't kill animals for no reason. They don't do any of that. They're like one with their environment. And they use like sound to open the doors and like the drumming and stuff, and they have the ability to travel around and all this high end technology because it's a resource and ancient ways that were passed down from generation. So it's almost like a glimpse into what a high tech ancient civilization might even have looked like thousands of years ago. That's cool.
Talokan and fucking Wakanda.
Both, yeah.
Both. Anyway, so
Mini
I thought
Atlantis.
Yeah, so I thought it was dope. There's parts that I thought were great. Namor, I thought was fucking awesome. I loved how Shuri ended up wiping him out. It was really clever. And the only thing that makes sense, her ripping off that fucking feather or whatever the fuck it is. His feet. He has two.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
That was the worst.
Yeah.
But super
I like
cool.
how she beat his ass. That was a great fight.
Very cool. The microwave plane. Smart.
All right, we can move on.
Anyway.
That was it.
Good movie. It was fun stuff. Secret Invasion will be cool. All right, what do we got next? Oh
What do
yeah,
we
that's
got?
right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this episode is brought to you by. Drum roll, please. I still didn't have a fucking drum roll.
Yeah.
It is brought to you by you guys for supporting us. So please make sure you do us a huge favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and make sure that you leave a comment and tell us what you want to see next. And if you want. Our description has the Patreon if you want to become a producer today. And I say become a producer because just like Chase is doing, you control where the show goes when you join the chat and you join us live.
Yeah.
So, that would be great. Thank you guys so much. Always, you guys rock. Much love. And thank you. Back to the
Also,
show.
say hello and introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself once or twice.
Introduce yourself.
Very cool. All right, back to the show.
All right.
So, guys, we got a big topic today.
Yay.
What are we doing? We already said it. We're doing the fucking Oscars. Good stuff. So, the Oscars, the Academy Awards, as they say, they're coming up, and I think here's my thing with the Academy Awards, man. They've lost favor with me because I feel like the right movie never wins.
Oh wow. I know what you mean though. Weird stuff happens at these awards for sure. Weird shit.
Can I be real? Black Panther shouldn't have won an Academy Award.
What did they win for?
Best Picture.
Wait, the original?
First Black Panther.
Well, who should have won against them?
I don't remember.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I didn't look that up.
that's fine.
We can right now. We
Yeah.
look up who won in 2020. Okay, Jared, did you want to start?
Yeah, so each of us wanted to talk about specific topics regarding the Academy Awards. I thought it'd be interesting to talk about some actors that have a lot of awards and some that don't have any.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty interesting.
Real quick, it won Best Picture in 2019,
Nice.
not 2020. My mistake.
Yeah.
So it came out in 2018.
Yeah.
Best Picture, Best Costume Design, Best Production Design, Best Original Score, which is deserved.
Yeah.
Best Sound Mixing, also
It
possibly
was
deserved.
great.
Best Sound Editing, also possibly deserved.
Yeah.
Not Best Picture. Best Costume Design.
But who was
It is
against
fucking
them?
Great. I don't know, man.
So they
There's-
probably
there's
could have
good
gotten
movies in
Best Picture.
2018.
I don't know, better than that. I
Yeah.
love these freaking movies. I hate
do
that
too.
these don't win enough awards. Iron Man's never won a freaking award. Like, give me a break. Like any of the Iron Man
Dude,
films.
Robert Downey should win Best Supporting for Civil War. You fucking
I know,
kidding
that's
me?
the
He
best.
slayed
I
that
think
film.
it was Parasite.
Parasite Parasite won.
Won, yeah.
We're looking who lost to Black Panther.
2019, who was
2019.
2019. I said 2020, I lied.
So here's the thing. Oh, go ahead.
Who was nominated in 2019? Please.
So going back to the actors, a few things I thought was pretty interesting. So who do you think has more Academy Award wins?
Okay, I love this.
All right. Meryl Streep or
Yeah.
Katharine Hepburn?
Meryl Streep,
Meryl
right?
Streep.
Katharine Hepburn.
Oh yeah, that's
Wow.
Isn't
obviously.
that funny?
Yeah.
She's got 4. Streep's got 3. But how many
She
nominations?
has 4?
Yeah. How many nominations do you think Meryl Streep's gotten?
A bunch.
Oh, like 6.
Keep going. What do you think? Go higher.
11.
Higher.
21.
Yeah. This is silly. Exactly 21.
The fuck's-
Yeah. 21 nominations.
Get the phone and the computer out of your
So
face.
No,
when-
see,
I'm kidding. I know
have
I'm
a-
kidding.
When
I-
people say like you're Meryl Streep in it or you're Streepin or because that's like what you say. It's an adjective for being a great actor or for acting.
Yeah.
That's why.
21.
Holy shit.
That's
3
when
wins,
you know
21
you're the
noms.
boss, when
Yeah.
people literally say, "Oh, you're Meryl
Yeah,
Streep
stop
in it,"
streeping.
And then
Yeah.
you do Mamma Mia and you're like, what?
Mamia's great.
Yeah, Jared, it's great.
I love that movie. Okay, how about this one? Daniel Day-Lewis or Tom Hanks?
Who has more?
Who has more
Or
Oscars?
who's been nominated?
I'm gonna say Tom Hanks because I don't know who Daniel
Just wins, no
Day-Lewis is.
nominations. Yeah. So Daniel Day-Lewis or
One for
Tom
my.
Hanks?
So Daniel Day-Lewis won for My Left Foot, and Tom Hanks didn't win for Bridge of Spies. He didn't win for Forrest Gump. So Daniel Day-Lewis, right?
It's very close. Daniel Day-Lewis has 3. Tom Hanks has 2.
What are the 2? Do we know? Do you remember?
Oh, no. I just have the amount of wins. But yeah, looking at the movie, I think actually Forrest Gump was one of the wins.
I know it won Best Director, Zemeckis,
Okay, how about this one?
and I know it won Best Picture.
Jack Nicholson or Martin Sheen?
Oh fuck.
And
kind of a
in the chat,
toughie.
go ahead and answer if you think you
It's
know.
probably Martin.
I'd love to
Sheen.
know. Martin Sheen or Jack Nicholson, more Oscar wins?
I think it should be Jack Nicholson.
It should be Jack, but it's probably Martin, right?
It's Jack Nicholson. He has 3 wins. Guess
Okay.
how many Martin Sheen has? 0.
Really?
He's never won an Oscar.
I know he didn't win for
Wow.
Apocalypse Now, which is fucking nuts.
It's fucking nuts, period. Martin Sheen is
Is
one
the
of the
man.
greatest actors
He's
of all
the
time.
man.
I even have a clip we'll watch later of him. Yeah.
Jesus. That's
0 wins.
blasphemous.
Isn't that freaking disgusting? Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
Wow.
How about
Okay.
this?
What's up?
Michael Caine or Robert De Niro?
God. Robert De Niro should, right? I'm gonna say Bobby D.
What do you think?
I think Robert De Niro.
Actually, it's a tie. They both have 2.
Okay.
Oh, so you're putting okay. I
Yeah.
see what you're doing.
Okay,
I'm making this easy.
No,
guy.
not making it easy. I want you guys to think about this stuff.
Because at first I'm like, it's gonna be Daniel Day-Lewis or Tommy Lee Jones. You're gonna assume Daniel Day-Lewis, but the answer's gonna be Tommy.
Right.
But you
No,
didn't do that.
I'm not doing that. No, we're going to have fun with these. Okay, how about this?
Let's go.
Okay. Donald Sutherland
Yeah. Dope actor.
or Frances McDormand?
Oh, Francis is for sure one.
I don't know who either
For
of them
sure.
are.
Yeah. Frances McDormand has 3 wins.
Yeah. Fargo.
Yeah.
The Billboard one.
How many wins do you think Donald Sutherland has?
2.
0.
0.
Another goose egg. Donald
Weird.
Sutherland.
Frances McDormand is a lady, right?
Yes, Frances McDormand.
Yeah.
And she's amazing. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not.
she's the best.
I just can't believe that.
And
So
who's the other one?
we did
Donald Sutherland
Donald
was the other guy.
Sutherland. Yeah. Well, Donald Sutherland's probably one of the greatest actors
He's fantastic.
ever. And I have another clip of him too. We're
Do
gonna
you
show-
want to watch this clip
Let's-
real
Oh,
quick?
I like
Here,
him.
I'm going to go through a couple more, and then I want to show some clips. So, just some honorable mentions here. These are people that have no Academy Award wins:
Okay.
John Goodman, Steve Buscemi,
Ugh.
Jim Carrey,
What?
Marilyn Monroe,
Yeah.
and Jeff Daniels.
Dude, Jeff
None.
Daniels is so funny.
Jim
Jeff
Carrey
Daniels.
doesn't have any?
Jim Carrey has none. And the
Yeah,
guy,
what
Eternal
would he have?
Sunshine of a Spotless Mind,
That movie's great.
23. No, his acting in some of these
Oh
more
no,
dramatic
he's
roles. is-
great in that, and that
Yeah.
movie's great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd say Oscar.
No,
but
maybe not. And again,
It's
some
just
people,
crazy that these acclaimed fucking
I know.
great,
I-
actors.
it blows me away. So here, let's watch a couple of the clips. So let's go to the people I said won none, because let's take a look at some examples of how amazing these people are to have won
This is the
none.
beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Which one do you want to do first? I want to queue up Donald Sutherland first, if we could.
Oh, what is this? Is this one of yours?
I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, I think it's one of hers. It's fucking cool. I don't remember.
No, I don't think it's mine.
Okay, let's go with that.
I'm gonna be honest, it's not mine.
Truman should have won. Yeah, the Truman Show, one of the best acting jobs I've
I
ever
just
seen.
think it's amazing
he means Truman
how
Capote.
he can do so many different roles.
Yeah.
And like he can like really creep you out. Like
Man on the Moon.
Yeah.
Remember that where he did that? We played that
he
comedian.
went- he
Thank you
went
very much.
Extra.
He's
Yeah.
And then The Mask.
The
and
Mask
then,
is so good.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
We all
love
wear
him.
masks, metaphorically speaking.
Metaphorically speaking.
he's amazing.
Ben Stein.
Yeah, Ben Stein's great.
What is this?
I don't know. Just
Pictures need
bring
good
up
films.
mine.
Good films need good
Dude,
audience.
Donald Sutherland.
It's there for
Yeah,
everybody. If
but
we
this
wanna
is cool.
work.
Anyway, bye.
So Les said Truman Show should have won.
Yeah, I agree.
Truman Show's fucking fantastic.
It's like amazing, and that was way before simulation theory, The Matrix, all that stuff.
no. There's actually a disease now called the Truman Show disease.
I bet.
Based, and it's exactly that, where you think everything around you is a movie.
Yeah.
right?
So this clip,
people
this is
film.
Donald Sutherland in a movie called JFK. This was directed by Oliver Stone. This is probably
written
Yeah.
and directed by
probably one of the
Oliver
coolest
Stone.
scenes in any movie ever.
No,
But this is a
for
big
sure.
Donald Sutherland scene.
And to it's his only scene in the whole fucking movie,
That's
and to
all you
have
need.
him come in at like the fucking near
I know.
the middle end and just fucking lay it on.
Yeah,
bro.
he,
So
he
good.
brings the house down in this movie.
Let's go. Such a great scene. Just Donald going over the fucking this whole monologue, and they're doing it in one take. Fucking,
That'd be great.
that's what they're doing. Well, it hasn't
Yeah.
broken yet. It's just that they're just walking along, and he's just fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, additional dollars. So sick. So sick. Now they cut.
Plus, this is we did JFK assassination. Disgusting.
What like I remember when Obama came here, and I just saw a fucking 30
Yeah.
black SUVs, and then a fucking limo, and then a few fucking like sedans, and like 10 more fucking.
Oh,
SUVs.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, I know who that is.
Oh, it's crazy.
And nobody there, and so the freeway was dead. I remember I was working at Blind Pig at the time. The freeway was fucking dead,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, why is it? That's weird. I don't see a single car. It didn't even register at first, to be
Right.
honest. I'm just like, whatever. And then I see the fucking 20 SUV. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit, it is blocked off. Then after them for like 5 minutes, nothing, and then all the traffic.
Yeah.
comes. So yeah,
Yeah, military presence. Yeah, you
for
feel it.
sure.
So this is
Everything
such a
he
cool
said
scene.
though, it's so fucking
I know.
true. We wouldn't. Yeah, are you kidding? We would have scoped that shit. We would have had everyone there.
Yeah,
Of
their sniper would have been in that
course.
window.
A
Wouldn't
million
have been
percent, not
yeah.
fucking some
You
random
didn't see
guy.
all the black SUVs when I pulled up today?
Yeah, there
no,
you
he
go.
did. I thought it was weird.
Okay.
I'm like, this is too much.
I drove in a
That's how
motorcade
I
once.
roll.
I was on the freeway and a motorcade was in the fast lane, and I
that's
saw it
funny
coming.
that you preface it by saying I drove in a motorcade
I did
once.
So it was
You
long.
just like
Exactly. I had a black Cadillac sedan at the time.
Yeah, I remember
and
that
it was
car.
a big, long row of black SUVs and sedans with police on both sides and motorcycle cops escorting them. And I just kind of went right in, and in between a few of them in the
Dude,
back, towards the back.
that's
and
so dumb.
They took me all the way, no traffic, all the way around the 215. It was awesome. Yeah. They didn't
That's
say
so
anything, but I'm
stupid.
sure once I did, they were like on the radios, like some weird motherfuckers in the motorcade.
They were like seconds from fucking blowing your head
right,
off.
yeah.
And then you
if he
turn off
sudden moves, just
unknowingly.
blow his ass up.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's like, this is my exit.
I saw a
Thanks."
predator drone above the car. No, but no.
I am a drone.
Yeah, there
do
you
need
go.
more. Do need more drone. That's a predator drone.
So yeah, yeah, thank you.
got you.
So that's Donald Sutherland. Let's
He's
pull
the
up
best.
Martin Sheen. I got a cool little clip of Martin Sheen here, just talking about him working on a film.
Sir,
Let's see.
This is it, right?
Yeah, but I gave you like a timestamp. 140.
Oops.
Started at
that's where I
140, so we don't have to.
was.
Yeah, we don't have to listen to all the
That's where I was.
intro
though.
stuff.
That's literally where I was, man. I had it queued up.
Thank you. Yeah, right there's good.
remember when I finally got to the hospital that day.
Oh, okay.
Isn't
I
that
was
crazy?
really concerned, and they had to fly me in on a helicopter. I hated getting in those.
He's the
helicopters.
best.
We had so many close
Dude.
He's the best. No Oscar wins.
Just
This
say-
guy.
Him as
But you know who
Ben
won?
Parker?
You are the captain now. That
Yeah,
guy
teeth.
won. Sheen. Empty-handed. I know, but the other guy probably needed it more, honestly. I mean, Sheen will always get work. An Oscar doesn't hurt your chances of getting more
No.
acting roles, but,
What's up?
What's up?
You got words.
I do.
Yeah.
So Ian said, hi, guys.
What is up, Ian?
Hey-oh.
And they said, what's up, Domino? This is dope.
Yeah.
Let's go, my boy.
He's a new viewer, subscriber. What up?
Thanks,
what up?
Ian.
Let's go.
And jump in the
Producer
combo
fucking-
if you'd like.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, Martin Sheen as he's the best Ben Parker.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was
When
great as
like,
that. I forgot he's a
Amazing
Spidey uncle. Yeah.
Dude, and fucking Andrew Garfield. Let me just say, dude, what a fucking stud, man. What a cool, dope actor. You know what he would do in between takes for when he was working on Spider-Man? So because they had to be ready in costume, makeup, the whole bit. Well, I guess just him in costume. So because he's in costume, he would go. It was filmed in New York. He would go play basketball with the kids.
That's
in
cool.
the fucking Spider-Man outfit.
Yeah, he's the
just like, I
best.
want the kids to be
That's
able to say.
awesome.
I want the kids to be able to say they played with Spider-Man.
Yeah. Haley Joel Osment actually used to play basketball with the PE classes when they were shooting the movie at my high school. I never got to play with them. But
When they were shooting Pay It Forward.
Pay It Forward.
Fucking great flick, man.
yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah. Jessica Brittany. Hi, sorry I'm late. My fave podcast. I'm here.
Hi,
Thanks, Jessica.
Hi, Les.
Catch me if you can.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was so good as the fucking
Yeah.
the dad. The
Good choice.
were they
Yeah.
Protestant? No.
What are you talking about?
Were they Protestant? They're their religion. Remember they were singing the like religious
Oh
songs?
no, I don't remember.
They were like wasps. I think they were Protestant. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Who cares? But yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see your boy here talk
Oh yeah.
speak on some shit.
Just a couple more seconds of this. It's just interesting that he had a heart attack on set.
I either
And he tried to make it seem like he's
go
like
into
a
Manila in a
tough
listen,
guy.
Yeah.
bus, which would take about 4 or 5 hours, or I could go in 15 minutes in a chopper. And under the circumstances, I took the chopper.
It was for Apocalypse Now?
They were wheeling me down the corridor.
Yeah, Apocalypse Now.
This little
Lutheran. Thank you, Les. They were Lutheran.
there
That's right.
During the journey, and
My man.
realized it was Janet, my wife. She smiled and she leaned down. She whispered in my ear, "It's only a movie, babe."
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Like, calm the fuck down.
And
Yeah.
I started to heal.
There you
Yeah,
go.
right.
Realized I'd gone
All right, you
This,
can cut it there.
This was a little like
Far.
improvised. He was just losing his mind in a
Yeah,
fucking hotel room and
right?
filmed it.
But this guy, yeah, he's just legendary.
Legend.
I remember he's the president from West Wing. The
Yeah.
guy's just a fucking legend. He's so good.
he's got
No
the goods.
Oscar wins. And then last, but definitely not least, Jeff Daniels. Jeff Daniels is one of the greatest
man.
actors. I pulled a clip. This is actually the opening scene from a TV show he did a few years ago
Several
called
years ago
Newsroom. Yeah, it's several years, unfortunately. Really good fucking show. But watch him work.
Why man, I had these all queued up. Give me the timestamp.
Yeah, 115.
Yeah. Vaguely remember. You each had 20 fucking videos.
I mean, can
Okay.
you say why America is the greatest country in the
Dude,
world?
this is the best fucking scene.
I think so.
Diversity and opportunity.
Lewis,
Get out of here.
freedom and freedom.
Like, just-
so let's keep it that way.
Most generic
That's
answer
Tucker Carlson,
ever.
right?
Well,
And this is
The New York Jets.
Nice.
No, I'm going to hold you to an answer on that. What makes America the greatest country in the world?
Look at his face.
he's so good.
He's
Sharon said
acting
it,
right now.
Diversity and opportunity and freedom.
He already knows what he's going to say.
Oh, yeah,
But
exactly.
it feels like he's actually on a fucking panel.
You don't look satisfied.
Yeah.
I want a human moment from you. What about the people?
He's so good in this fucking
Why
show,
is
dude.
America
This
the
show's
greatest
so good.
country in the world? Professor, that's my answer. You're saying
Yes.
Let's talk about
Fine. Sharon, the NEA is a loser. Yeah, it accounts for a penny out of her paycheck, but he gets to hit you with it anytime he wants. It doesn't cost money. It costs votes. It costs airtime and column inches. You know why people don't like liberals? Because they lose. If liberals are so fucking smart, how come they lose so goddamn always? You're gonna tell students that America is so star-spangled awesome that we're the only ones in the world who have freedom? Canada has freedom. Japan has freedom. The UK, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, Australia, Belgium has freedom.
By the way,
So-
ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, if you haven't seen the show, it's written by Aaron Sorkin. right?
Yes, this is another West Wing
Just
guy.
yeah, it's another Sorkin.
I loved West Wing when I was younger.
God,
My
so
parents
good.
watched it all the
Yeah.
time.
So
I was
good.
The
like
Social
that.
Network, same writer.
Oh,
One of the
okay.
best movies there
Okay.
is. Yeah.
So, dude, The Social Network. By the way, I actually have that. I'm gonna talk about that.
good.
But
Oof, that's a freaking.
so that movie written. We'll get
get
there.
to it. Yeah,
We'll get
keep-
there.
Go a little bit
207
further on
sovereign
this.
states in the world, like 180 of them have freedom.
All right.
And yeah, you, sorority girl, just in case you accidentally wander into a voting booth one day, there's some things you should know. One of them
Accidentally
is,
wander.
there is absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in
He
science.
knew- yeah, he knew what he was
49th
gonna
in
say.
life
He has all this
expectancy,
info.
178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies. Now, none of this is the fault of a 20-year-old college student, but you nonetheless are, without a doubt, a member of the worst generation ever. So when you ask, us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
All right, you can stop it there.
That's where you start a show.
That guy
man.
deserves an Oscar just for that
For that
fucking
scene.
scene. Ooh.
Just like Sutherland for fucking JFK.
Whoa.
Just
So what movie is this?
It's a show.
It's a show called
It's
What
on
show?
Showtime. It's called Newsroom. Or is it HBO? Yeah, HBO.
Newsroom. Fabulous show.
Yeah,
Oh,
only
I
3
have to
seasons,
watch.
and then it was canceled, but it's so good.
Yeah, it's like the
He's a Republican newscaster who, starts shaking things up.
who
I'm
yeah,
gonna have to watch that for sure.
everybody in it's fucking great. Alison Pill's great. Everyone's good. That guy from I fucking never remember his name.
Right.
Everyone's great in it.
Everyone's great.
It's so good.
And the writing's amazing.
Of course, it's Sorkin.
So real quick,
yeah.
the Academy Award for 2019. I'm gonna read them off and see if you can remember.
All right.
Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Black Panther, Black Klansman, Green Book, Vice, A Star Is Born, or Roma.
So
Wow.
Green Book.
Whew.
I love Green Book.
Those are a lot of good movies. A Star
I
Is Born
love-
is
So
epic.
these are all different. These are different years.
No, this is the nominees for 2019.
And Wakanda Forever. No, sorry. The first Black Panther beat all of those?
No, because Green Book won Best Picture.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
These because Black Panther won Best Picture, but Green Book won Best Picture the year
Yeah,
prior, or
didn't?
the year after,
Okay, so maybe
Right?
we're looking at something else.
or maybe I'm out.
It says nominees.
Best Picture
And
nominees?
who's to say won?
Yeah.
I can't find that.
That's so weird.
So I was seeing if
It
you
should
remember.
be so easy. Yeah, no, I thought it was Green Book too, actually.
I really liked that movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was. We'll get into it. I'm there.
So that's all I've got for actors. Just some fun stuff. I thought some fun scenes of some great actors that have never been recognized by the Academy. And I thought it was fun to kind of compare a few actors to each other to see who has
that was
more. All of them were surprising to me, and that's why I wanted you guys to see those.
What?
So,
End of Sentence, Skin, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, A Star Is Born, and Vice 1-1. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
1-1 what?
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
It
you need to
doesn't
do.
give
You need to type.
Who are the 2019 Oscar nominees? Nobody's asking. So Green Book, okay, I don't know what the fuck is going on, dude. So I don't care. I don't care.
Who cares? I don't know why we need to know this. Yeah.
Okay, so Jeff Daniels, bye. Love you, buddy, but bye. All right, so let's get into mine. I'm talking.
Yeah, what were you doing?
Movies that
It was Green Book.
Green Book won in 2019.
Yes.
Or in 2020.
No,
420, the year of
2019 Green
2019.
Book wins Best Picture.
Okay, but Black Panther won Best Picture.
Well, let me not put in 2019. Let's just say.
Yeah, there
Black
we go. While you
Panther.
do that, okay, this is another.
No, it was original score. 2019.
What was the original score?
That's what they won for.
Oh, they didn't win Best Picture?
They didn't win Best Picture.
Oh, okay, fine. Fuck.
I think they got nominated, but they didn't win.
Okay, so I was going through the list of Best Picture winners,
Yeah.
and I realized many years have aged like fucking milk. Some years remind us how how great film can be, because you're like, oh my god, all those movies, yeah, that movie, oh, and that fucking movie.
Yeah.
Like, every movie in Best
it,
Picture
yeah.
just fucking. You're like, who do you pick? It's like picking a favorite kid.
Yeah.
And then some it ages like milk. You're like I am the captain now. Academy Award winner? What? Or fucking what's the chick for Dreamgirls? Jennifer fucking whatever.
Yeah. J-Hud.
You're
Yeah.
nothing. You're no one.
Like, we know that you did a great job.
Good job in
that.
this one
Yeah.
fucking movie.
But do they do that all the time, right? They rob people of Oscars
gonna
for great
say-
performances
I was gonna say,
and give it to them when they don't deserve
fucking
it.
A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
To your
It's
point,
like a running joke.
To the actors, yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Leo DiCaprio, he should have won. Catch Me If You Can was so good. He gives him the wallet, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Departed.
Well, he did win. He was
Departed
nominated
was
for
Yeah.
Departed.
But he didn't win.
Gilbert Grape, fucking
Yeah.
He won for his
Titanic.
No, he won for The Revenant.
Yeah. Revenant. Yeah. Not his best role.
Literally
movie.
the only DiCaprio movie I haven't watched like more than 5
Exactly.
times.
I've only watched it
only
once.
watched it the fucking one time
Yeah.
because it's Tom Hardy mumbling his way through another screenplay boy. It's like, what are you saying?
think darkness is your ally.
That's not mumbling. That's brilliance.
Okay.
That's different. That movie's fucking perfect. That movie. So real quick, you know this.
Yeah.
Dark Knight was the only movie when I first saw it out of that trilogy that I loved when I first saw it. Batman Begins still don't love. By the way. But when I first saw it, I'm like, and then I saw it a few more times. I'm like, okay. Dark Knight, I'm like, this is an epic. Perfect.
Dark Knight was epic.
Dark
Yeah,
Knight's dope.
immediately.
Dark Knight Rises, I'm like,
Yeah.
and
I
now
love
I think it's a masterpiece.
Yeah, it is a masterpiece.
It rivals
Theatricality and
Dark-
deception. Yeah.
Dude, everything he fucking says
It's so good.
is so good.
Your armory. We'll need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Graciously
Greatly
accepted.
appreciated. Yeah. It's
Fucking so good. So anyway, the real problem with Best Picture too is it's like apples to oranges. Sometimes it's like, yeah, it's in the dramatic or Best Picture.
Yeah.
It's like a dramatic movie, but this movie's like a comedy.
Yeah, you can't win if you're a
It's like
comedy. You
apples-
can't win if you're a superhero. Up until recently, but it was
Yeah.
well known that comedies can't win, superhero movies can't win.
Yeah. Okay.
So, sucky. I like this. Les said Dumb and Dumber messed up his Oscar shot, and that might be true.
Yeah.
Because that's how that shit works.
It's like we can't give it to
Yeah, he's not a serious
guy,
actor.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're
look
gonna
at what
give
he's
it to-
done.
You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
So
By the way,
bullshit.
that's genius.
Yeah.
That whole scene.
Well, Jim Carrey's genius.
It's just great.
What a brilliant guy. Just listen to him talk anywhere
Yeah.
on any
no,
show.
he's the best.
Absolutely.
Any
Absolutely.
interview ever. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
Very smart guy. Very in tune with the universe.
Yeah.
So 1981,
Okay.
Raging Bull, a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah, it's a good
Roger Ebert said the best film of the decade.
one. Is that the You Dogging to Me? Is that one? Or is that Taxi Driver? That's Taxi Driver. Never mind. What's the big one from Raging Bull? Isn't there a big line?
Dude, you're hurting my fucking feelings.
Oh, I've never seen Raging Bull.
What?
Yeah, but isn't there like a
Neither
famous
have I.
scene? Yeah, I've never seen it. But what isn't there like a famous moment from that movie?
I'll put it on my
Yeah, the whole
homework
fucking
list.
movie.
Yeah, but I meant like
The whole
something
movie.
that people remember it by.
Robert-
Like when Rocky's at the top, like doing like that's
It-
something
well,
you would remember.
One is when he's fighting Sugar Ray Robinson, and he plays Jake LaMotta, and he's up against the ropes. And he's like, "Come on!" with his hands down, "Come on!"
Yeah.
And he just fucking wipes the floor with him. But that's one of the big scenes.
Oh, cool.
And he gets hit, and you see blood just spray. It's very Scorsese.
Yeah.
Blood just sprays all over the fucking press sitting ringside.
It's crazy.
Bane.
Jessica Brittany said Bane is my favorite.
She said Bane is my favorite.
To the uninitiated.
Les Rose said hit me.
Is that? Oh no! So
Joe Pesci.
yeah, no. Joe Pesci's in Raging Bull.
Nice.
So that might be it. So when when Robert De Niro is asking his brother, played by Joe Pesci, first time they worked together, he's like, "Come on, hit me," and Pesci's like, "I don't want to fucking hit you." He's like, "Fucking hit me," and then he starts like fucking with him.
Yeah.
And so Pesci goes and punches him like 4 times. It's such a good scene. That whole movie.
I've had that happen to me in real life, and it was scary as shit. I had a friend that used to train to fight. He wanted to be like an MMA fighter.
Slept him?
That's the story. So
Oh, cool.
We're hanging out like a bunch of friends, and he's like, and he's one of those guys that's like, punch me in the stomach, like Houdini or whatever, because he's so strong. It was like
Houdini.
literally just touching.
How
It was like
Houdini
touching a
died.
brick wall. The guy was made of solid muscle.
made of steel.
Funny guy, or no? So one night we're all like, hanging out, and he's like, "Hey,
Funny
he,
guy.
He tells me, he goes, "Hey, choke me out, right?" And I know how to do like a sleeper choke, right? So I'm like, "Are you sure?" And this guy's scary as it is.
Well, here's why he said it.
Okay.
He said, can I?
Go
explain?
ahead, yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, "Well, Jared, here's why I want you to choke me out, is because I've been drinking and I'm pretty buzzed, but when I wake up from being slept." It's like fucking. It feels so
yeah,
good.
he told
It's
me he
like
liked
euphoric.
it. I remember that. He
Yeah,
told
he's
me
like,
he liked
it's like
getting.
euphoric, and I could start drinking again, and I could drink.
Oh, that's his method.
Yeah,
Huh?
so he
that's
likes.
his boot. That's his boot and rally.
So
is
I'm like,
fucking choke me out.
Recommend it.
I tell him no probably fucking 10 times, and finally he's just like, dude, just do it. And it's a pretty intimidating guy.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, okay, all right. So
His
I
ju-
get behind
yeah.
and I start choking him, and I can't tell if he's out or not. So I kind of loosen up my grip, and he
And he
slips
just
right.
falls.
Boom! His head hits the concrete because he's out, and I didn't realize.
Sleeping.
And I just ran as soon as that happened. I'm like, oh shit! Like what have I
As
done?
you should have. But he woke
Yeah.
up, and I was
And
like,
he was
hey,
fine.
man, you good? He's
Did
like,
he
oh,
start
yeah, no,
drinking
I feel
again?
great.
Yeah, he was
did.
like, yeah, gave me a hug, high five, thanks.
Yeah. This
Thank
is
you.
This is the same guy who
Fucking thanked me.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to get
Craziness. Yeah, no reason.
Psycho.
Yeah.
So, Roger Ebert said best film of the fucking decade, 1981. So by the way, I'm going to mention the year of the Oscars, not the year the movie came out. So just add -1 if you want to know the fucking year the movie came out. God, you people, Jesus. No. So what did Raging Bull not win? Or what did it lose to? Because it did not win.
Oh, it
Best
didn't
Picture.
win.
No.
What did it lose? What did it win to? Or lose to?
It lost to Robert Redford's directorial debut for Ordinary People.
Okay.
Remember that movie that you watch all the time?
I've never seen either of them, but Raging Bull definitely rings more bells.
It really hurts my it really hurts my case that you haven't seen any of them.
Yeah,
but
just not those two.
Sure.
I'm sure I've seen
1976.
others. Oh.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Probably haven't seen that one either.
Best director. Well, so best director category. The most financially successful director of all time is who? Don't say James Cameron.
Steven Spielberg.
Yes, sir. Yeah. He wasn't even nominated. It was a crazy year because he would have been against Fellini, and this is all in one year.
How funny.
Fellini, Kubrick, Sidney Lumet, rather, Altman, and Milos Forman for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So, okay, that's why you didn't win.
Okay,
he was against Stanley Kubrick, some of the greatest directors.
And this was for Close Encounters. What movie?
1976 for Jaws.
Oh fuck, Jaws lost.
Yeah. Did I not say for Jaws?
No,
I'm sorry.
you didn't. Damn.
No, Jaws he wasn't even nominated for best.
That's crazy. That's such a classic.
That's
yeah. Oh my god,
we're gonna need a bigger
fucking
boat.
Best. It's the best. There's so many so many quotable, memorable things from that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've seen this movie, but it's a classic.
Okay.
Do the Right Thing. Spike Lee.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude,
sorry.
it's so good.
I saw a parody of it. That's all I got.
I didn't see 300, but I saw Meet the Spartans.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
I mean, basically
Fuck
the same
dude.
film.
Do the Right Thing. Best Picture because it wasn't nominated. Did not win Best Picture because it wasn't even fucking nominated.
Okay.
Neither was Spike Lee for Best Director for the movie.
Okay.
He did get nominated for Best Original Screenplay for that movie, but lost to another movie discussing race in a much more tame way. You know what that movie was that year? And by the way, Do the Right Thing. It's all about race relations in the Bronx and shit. It's fucking brilliant. But are we not guessing or anything?
No, I was reading this two notes,
from Les.
scariest soundtrack ever. Da-dum, da-dum.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Sorry,
put
what was your
da-dum.
question? I didn't know you were asking me something.
That's fine. Do the Right Thing.
I haven't seen it,
I'll just say the answer.
Please.
Do the Right Thing lost to another movie talking about race relations in a much more tame way. It lost to Driving Miss Daisy.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize those came out at the same time.
Yeah, 1990.
Oh, shit.
No, 1989. 'cause
Okay.
The 1990
Yeah.
Oscars.
Wow. I did not know
This
that.
is one of my favorites.
I thought Driving Miss Daisy came out in like the 2000s. How weird.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I thought that movie came out like 2001 or something.
That's
like that.
hysterical.
I know.
Man.
That's weird.
Even
My-
I knew that.
My favorite movie of all time. Jared, what's my favorite movie of all time?
It's got to be Mr. Pink. Is it Reservoir Dogs? No.
No. Cool. So Goodfellas is my favorite movie ever.
What? Really?
Goodfellas.
Since when?
Since I saw it.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, so that sucks. So it lost to another director in his another actor turned director in his directorial debut.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Dances with Wolves. Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
But it's a good movie. It's
Tonka.
not fucking Goodfellas,
No.
Tonka.
Goodfellas. Come on.
but it's a good movie. What are you doing?
Tonka.
There's no way that's better than
That's what he
Goodfellas.
does.
Is it good? Better?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Dances with Wolves?
Yeah.
No.
It's not. Okay,
No,
good.
it's not.
Goodfellas is a fucking masterpiece.
Oh, I haven't seen Dances with the Wolves either. I haven't
What?
seen any of these fucking movies.
Oh, it's,
No.
it's Pocahontas. It's Avatar.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
Then I've seen it.
Yeah. Okay.
To Les's point, how crazy is it that John Williams, that did the Jaws theme, also did the theme for E.T.
Oh, he's the-
Star
he's the goat.
Wars.
He's the goat.
He did what's my favorite? Indiana Jones.
Yep.
E.T. What else?
No,
It's
he's
fucking
the
crazy.
goat.
Yeah, he's the goat. There's more,
the
but
goat.
Back to the Future. He did all those.
Did oh, of course
Yeah.
he did. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Zemeckis.
So Fargo and Jerry Maguire, two fucking brilliant
Epic
movies.
films. Yeah, those I have seen.
1997.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
both lost to The English Patient.
Wow, Jerry
Ugh.
Maguire's like, whoa.
Top 10. Fucking brilliant movie.
Princess Bride, best movie ever. That's great.
Sure.
Yeah, what did it get robbed? I wonder who won that year. Who stole Princess Bride? You got to look it up. 'cause your
Yeah.
name's
So look up what
Princess.
year Princess Bride came out,
Yeah.
and then look at you know how to do. You know
That's
how to.
funny. That's such a fucking
1998,
good-
Titanic won.
Is that the movie Drink the Drink in front of you?
That's pretty.
Or Drink the Drink in front of me? Yeah, that's the best fucking scene.
You sounded just like him.
Or I could have put the
Yeah.
poison in my drink and moved it in front of you, knowing that I was going to move the drink.
But you would know that I would anticipate.
So
it.
therefore, you would
Yeah.
like to drink in front of me.
So
yeah,
good.
it's so
He's the
fucking
best.
great.
That little fucking gremlin of a man.
Yeah, he is great. And
So-
the
So
best is
Princess
Poison
Bride
Ball.
has not won any awards.
Yeah,
No,
that
of course
makes
not.
sense.
Yeah. I was wondering the year it came
Yeah,
out, who won Best
as
Picture that
opposed
year?
to that fucking movie.
Uh,
So
if
while
it
you
was
look that up,
Oscar nom.
1998.
Yeah.
Titanic won.
That's such a fucking epic movie, man. I love
It
Titanic.
is an epic movie.
They built a whole world inside of that
Hold up,
ship
hold
that
up,
we
though.
all know about.
For sure.
So cool.
That we all learned in school and
Yeah.
shit. I actually got to meet the guy who started the Jason
Yeah, me
Project.
too.
You did too. You went to the
Mhm.
same, yeah, that's right. Check out. So you say, yeah, great movie, right?
Yeah.
Listen to what other movies came out that year.
Okay.
As Good as It Gets.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
great.
It is. It's so fucking good.
One of my favorites of all time. Good Will Hunting.
I picture a man and I take away reason and accountability.
accountability.
That's so funny. What a
Perfect.
guy. Yeah, the whole movie,
How do you
he's
write
just
for
such an
women so
epic
well?
asshole the whole time. It's so funny.
But then those moments, those few and far between
Yeah.
moments where it's like,
well, he's also OCD, he's a mental
well, yeah,
case.
but the like, you make me want to be a better man.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, but he didn't really know how to say. Dude, his
Yeah.
acting in that movie is
Dude,
fucking.
that's what I'm
You really
saying.
think you're watching a guy who's trying to deal with some
Who's-
mental and emotional issues? and
what's his name in it?
Unsure of
It's such a memorable name.
agoraphobic, and yeah, he's like,
or Murdaugh, something like that. You remember? You know what I'm talking about? Udall. I'm so fucking close. Whatever.
yeah,
Never get into a land war in Asia.
yeah. It's quoting.
So yeah. L.A. Confidential also came out that year.
Oh, perfect movie.
So I think Titanic is amazing.
yeah,
Stands the test of time for sure.
yeah,
Cinematic marvel, especially for the time, right?
yeah.
But Good Will Hunting is like perfect.
That came out the same year.
Yep, and it did win Best Original Screenplay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't it win something? Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Matt and Ben won.
Mhm.
Dude, but that scene. So do you remember? It's the best movie. But do you remember at the end? Fucking Good Will Hunting writes Robin Williams the note, and he's like, "Sorry, I left town. I got to see about a girl."
Yeah,
And then he's like, "Son of a bitch, stole my line." That was improv. That was
that's so
improvised.
genius.
Dude, I get chills because it's so good.
Yeah.
And when he said it, Matt Damon grabs the director, famous fucking director. I'm forgetting his name. Grabs the director and just squeezes him like fucking. Dude,
Yeah,
this is the
dude.
goods, bro. Yeah,
So I can't find it.
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I've heard them tell the story about getting Robin Williams to do the movie and just how excited they were that he even wanted to be a part of the project. That's cool.
Oh my god,
Good
yeah.
for them. You
and
know?
he just slays.
Yeah.
Dude, but 1998 might be like the craziest year, one of them for sure.
Yeah.
So check this out. So Good Will Hunting won Best Screenplay. A movie that wasn't even nominated that year, Boogie fucking Nights.
Yeah, that's one of those that feels like it got snubbed too, but I
Yep.
didn't realize it was up against these
It-
major
yeah, Bohemians.
Oscar
Yeah.
films.
It was nominated for Best Supporting Actress, Best Supporting Actor, and Original Screenplay.
Yeah.
So crazy year in general. Wahlberg wasn't nominated, and that I think is his best work early on.
Yeah,
It's his best work.
that was like one of his first role. He looked so young in that movie.
Oh, I think that's like, yeah, not maybe his first like big
yeah.
role on his own.
He
Where he
looks
was the leading man
young.
with his big. fake
Jessica
clay
said
penis.
they just came out with the Titanic movie again in theaters for a limited time.
Why?
Yeah, that's
It needs
interesting.
more money.
Yeah. And then Chase said, "What movie would you like to see remade by a different director? What movie and which director?
Just to have every movie remade by Tarantino. Just see how it turns out.
You know what? I think Zack Snyder should
Dude, Zack Snyder's
redo
a
the Justice
genius.
League.
He did, and it was great.
I know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fucking amazing?
But dude,
what are the odds of that actually happening? Right? That's like the coolest thing I've ever fucking
that's
heard.
the coolest story of
Yeah.
fans gathering together and
And
fucking
saying, please.
winning.
Yeah, we need this. We want this done right. It's not. When's the?
Bro,
We're not gonna be able to do this first time again.
After seeing that movie, you're like, "What the fuck were you doing, Joss Whedon?"
Right, yeah.
You show up stoned on set. Like, what the
Was
fuck?
that what was going on?
Yeah. Are you okay, Joss? Do you need to speak, dude? What?
He's made so many great films.
So
though.
many Avengers. I even like Age of Ultron a
Age
lot.
of Ultron's cool. I liked his that TV show he did with like my
He's
favorite
done a
actor
million.
ever.
Firefly.
Yeah, Firefly.
The best.
Yeah,
Nathan Fillion.
Fillion's so cool. He's funny as shit.
He's the best.
Yeah.
Castle.
Castle. That's a great show.
The best show.
I must have watched that whole show probably twice, maybe
It's
more.
great. Yeah. 2006, Crash won.
Yeah, that's one of those that you know is Oscar winning.
Oscar bait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard to watch some of that. But
Yeah.
great film. I mean, we can't say it's not.
Well, it's like the go-to when you're talking about fucking movies that are undeserving of
I
winning
liked
Oscars.
it.
Real quick, I want to give Chase a good answer here. So,
Oh yeah.
let's think here. You know what would be dope?
Yeah, tell me.
So Zack Snyder, I like where your head's at with that. He's
Yeah.
such a visionary. He
Well,
has
we
such
did
a
get to
good
see
eye.
Star Trek remade by J.J. Abrams, which is cool.
You know what's funny? Chase, as a matter of fact, asked me, "Who do you think would make the best Star Wars movie?" And I'm like, honestly, dude, if you would ask me, still,
Yeah.
who any director make
Yeah.
a Star Wars movie, I pick fucking J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, that's a great choice. He's just
The
so
only thing
great
that
with this stuff.
fucking derailed it and ruined it was the goddamn second movie, The Last Jedi, the
Yeah.
8th movie.
Okay.
Because there was a different director, Ryan, whatever his fucking name is.
I would like to see Jordan Peele direct a
Ooh, let's go.
Kang movie, a Marvel movie with Kang as the villain. I want to see the two of them work together.
You know what I want to see? I want to see fucking Snyder do an Avengers movie.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that too. But Jordan Peele's just so great. Like now that we're getting into like the Marvel horror stuff.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude,
some of that.
I didn't really like, and I love his scoring, but the Werewolf by Night, you loved it. You thought it was a
so
fucking
good.
genius movie.
I'm not even. Yeah, I'm not even with you. Elsa Bloodstone. Elsa Mother Bloodstone.
Hold on, I got you. Ready? Also, do it.
Elsa Mother Bloodstone. Thank you. But yeah, that's
sucked.
such a cool, fun thing for Marvel.
Michael Giacchino.
Stepping out of the box.
Michael
a little bit?
Giacchino, a fucking genius.
Oh yeah, see that is an amazing idea. Jordan Peele doing one of the scary like a Marvel horror movie.
Yeah, what though? Ooh, fucking
Werewolf.
Blade.
Blade, there it
Fucking
is. Okay,
wicked.
so Jordan Peele doing
fucking
Blade with Emil Hirsch and
Yes, what?
who could not Kang because he can't be the villain in that.
But why'd you say Emil Hirsch?
Isn't
He's the
he
best.
playing Blade?
That's Mahershala
Oh, Mahershala Ali, yeah.
Emil Hirsch is my favorite though. He's the kid from Lords of Dogtown and
No, I know he's great, but not who I
great.
was thinking of. Obviously, he can't play Blade.
no, but I like him as like a Deacon Frost or something.
Okay, yeah,
right?
something like that. But just Jordan Peele in general in the MCU,
Fucking
doing an MCU
Blade.
horror film. Yeah,
So Mahershala Ali. All right. So who's the villain? Morbius.
yeah, we're gonna do Morbius.
No Morbius.
Morbius, indeed.
So Crash won. And when you talk about undeserving movies, that's like the go-to.
You think Crash didn't deserve an Oscar?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the end. So even you know who else doesn't think it deserved an Oscar? The people who fucking nominated and gave it to him. The Hollywood Reporter years later
Yeah.
did a poll from older people, and they're like, 2006, who would you give it to? They picked the movie that should have won in the first place, Brokeback Mountain. They changed their answer from Crash to Brokeback Mountain because Crash aged like fucking milk. Dude, have you seen it? I watched it the other day.
No, I won't watch it again.
So it is, yeah, it's the most blatant. Like, people don't talk like this. It's supposed to be like, oh, this is how people really are.
Yeah.
Like the racist instincts. No, Sandra Bullock's this horrendous human being.
Everybody in it's pretty
Everyone's
awful. Yeah.
the worst. Don Cheadle, it's the best line in the movie, but it's so mean. He's like, he's fucking his Latina partner, right?
Okay.
And he's like, I'm just fucking you because, and right after they sleep together, he's like, I'm just fucking you because my mom hates that you're Mexican, and she's like, I'm actually El Salvadorian or whatever, and he's like, oh, it's so weird that all your, it's so fucking mean. He's like, that's so crazy. I didn't know. He's like, it's so weird that all your cultures came together and figured out how to park cars in your front yards. It's like,
Oh, jeez. No,
No
yeah.
one says
I
shit
didn't
like
have
that.
fun watching the movie. All it
No,
did was
it's horrible.
bother me.
That's all it
Yeah,
is.
I don't like it.
And
So-
then Ludacris is fucking like going off on
Yeah,
these.
I just know some people think it's amazing.
It's
like
not.
think it's so because it can bring out that emotion.
Paul
and
Haggis, the guy who
anger.
wrote it, said it's not that good. It didn't deserve to win. The guy who fucking wrote
Right. That's weird.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
What else do we got? Okay, 2011.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you the movie that didn't win.
Tell me.
The Social Network.
What? Stop right there. That fucking movie didn't win?
No.
I didn't know that. That's one of the best fucking movies
know.
ever.
Period.
Yeah.
David Fincher teams up with Aaron fucking Sorkin.
It's winning.
Winning.
Winning team. The actors all, I mean, Andrew
You have
Garfield was a new guy.
one of the dopest
Yeah.
motherfuckers walking this planet. You have, what's his name at the height of his powers?
Eisenberg. Jesse
Jesse
Eisenberg. He
Eisenberg.
is so good.
The height of his powers.
He's so good.
You have fucking, what's
The
her name?
music, even the down, down, down.
Oh, the best. Yeah.
Yeah, and you got Timberlake as the fucking Napster guy who's so good at
So good.
playing that character.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
he's
$1 million
fucking-
isn't cool. You know what's cool? $1 billion.
And take away the
And that's
duh.
where you're headed.
You got to speak high. And take away the duh. It's cleaner.
Yeah,
take
I
that
agree.
time.
You always drop the the.
Take away the duh. It's good.
smart.
Shut the fuck
It's
up.
true. It's
It's
how it's
not.
done.
Guys, we are the podcast that never sleeps. TPTNS.
No, you don't abbreviate the first.
TPTNS is what it will always be.
Yeah, but if it does an article at the front of the proper noun, you drop it.
That's not
So
true
it's
unless
just
the
PTNS.
creator of the proper noun decides it belongs in said abbreviation.
I'm just saying how the English language generally works. Yeah, you don't. put
Okay,
the
I'm telling
T
you.
in there.
I'm telling you that this is how it works. Is you choose.
Okay, but you drop the and.
Okay, what's the abbreviation for The Last of Us? TLO.
I don't know, honestly. I don't know if that's right.
I sent you the article. You know it.
No, I searched it and it was a bunch of people asking what is the abbreviation because people couldn't figure it out because nobody puts. You don't put
Baby in a
the.
corner.
There's no
Which
TDOD,
movie do you think
TDEA,
you could
TCIA.
remake to be better.
Here you both yelling. You're in this headphone. You're in this headphone. I just hear. What movie? What?
So first, Les Rose said Rooney Mara.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you. That's who I was trying to think of. I'm like, and also fucking the chick, and then you started
And
talking.
then Chase said, which movie do you think could remake to be better?
Social network.
Which movie do I think I could remake
Which
to be
movie
better?
do you think you
Crash.
could remake to be better?
Les, you're a smart guy.
The Facebook.
The Facebook
The Facebook.
or
The
Facebook?
Facebook. It's just Facebook. It's cleaner. He's
okay.
wired in. He's
so
wired
yeah,
in.
do you have an answer to that? What you would make?
He's wired in. That's my impression of Justin.
I
Timberlake.
know.
He's wired in. Oh no, don't talk to him. He's wired in.
Yeah, that's so the way they did Andrew Garfield in that
he's wired
freaking
in?
movie.
Fucking Rick's
Yeah,
laptop.
that's the
So
best.
great, dude.
Yeah.
So great. He's
Oh.
like, I'm not coming back for a piece. I'm coming for the whole
Yeah.
fucking thing. Yeah. So lawyer up, fucker, whatever he says. So
Asshole,
good.
yeah.
Asshole. Yeah. Whew. You signed the papers. Jesse Eisenberg being a little weasel.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so almost done with this. 1999, 71st Academy Awards. For all the films that have won Best Picture, very often has the director won as well, right?
Okay.
For the same movie, the same year.
That makes sense.
One time it didn't happen is also the second most egregious Best Picture snub. Steven Spielberg won Best Director, but his movie lost. Saving Private Ryan lost to Shakespeare in Love.
Oh wow.
In my opinion, the second most egregious.
That's pretty rough because I know Saving Private Ryan
Is
is
a
one of those
fucking
movies that
brilliant
stills like on HBO every fucking week, and if it's
Yeah,
on,
it's
people
running
just
right
sit and
now.
watch
It's on
it.
TBS
exactly.
right now. Yeah.
The other one, I don't know how
Shakespeare in Love?
How many rewatches have you done of Shakespeare in Love?
None.
Exactly.
The only good line in that movie is
I'm in love.
and I am Mr. Shakespeare.
Exactly.
I'm William
I'm
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare, but I'm in love.
Yeah.
Not my
Look
characters.
at how crazy. Yeah. I write love, but I am in love.
This is not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Hijinks.
hijinks everywhere. This is going in one of my plays.
Oh, but wait, yeah. Now I can finish my work.
Why is he Stewie from Family Guy?
He is.
No, he's
okay.
not.
The love.
Oh, is William Shakespeare Stewie from Family Guy? Okay, I didn't know.
No, I didn't know that's what was the voice I was doing.
Oh,
Oh dear.
yeah.
Oh dear.
But I'm in love.
Feeling all these emotions helps me finish these amazing works of art.
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet is really Shakespeare and Elizabeth. Don't tell anyone. Yeah.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, pretty fucking stupid.
It's really
Yeah.
Shakespeare and Elizabeth.
Theatricality and deception.
Deception.
Oh, yes. I listen to my plays.
No, so he so the only funny line, good line, memorable line in that movie is he says he's like Jeffrey Rush's character is like, well, you know, the show must, and Shakespeare's waiting for him. He's like, go on.
Yeah.
That's the only good part.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Les said the podcast that never or podcast that never.
The podcast that never.
Podcast that never.
The podcast. That
Yeah,
never
it's okay to say
sleeps.
the, but you don't put it in an abbreviation. We don't have to talk about this. I don't care.
TPTNS.
Yeah.
TPTNS. Okay, so in my opinion, the most egregious of the sins
Yeah.
from the Oscars.
Shakespeare in Love.
1942.
Oh, damn.
Going back.
Okay.
1942.
Uh-oh. Gone with the
Green
Wind.
Was My Valley won. What movies were snubbed?
The Sound of Music.
Nope. That movie won.
Chitty Chitty Bang
different
Bang.
year. Nope.
What came out in the fucking 40s?
The Maltese Falcon.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
You don't know Maltese Falcon?
Don't know it.
Me neither.
Don't know a line, an actor,
That's the stuff dreams are made
a
of.
scene. No.
Oh my God! You know the line. Hey, what's this here? Oh, that's the stuff dreams are made of.
You drink sodas, your alley.
You know what else was nominated that year?
No.
By the way, you remember who I said
Oh,
won?
47. Let me try and remember who was nominated that year.
42.
Fucking how am I gonna, I'd have to look specifically for it. There's no way I would
42.
know. Oh, 42, actually. Okay, that I would
42.
know.
Oh yeah, that
You're
was a
right.
great year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of people got snubbed that year.
Green Was My Valley won. Okay.
I remember one of my old chums from the parlor
Yeah,
were
yeah.
telling me who got snubbed that year. Let me
From the
try and
cigar
remember.
lounge. Yeah. I remember him talking about this.
I was getting a shave. I remember I was getting a shave, and they said, "What did they say?"
I was going from a large beard to a small mustache.
I remember saying, "Hand me my cape, hand me my top hat,
hand me my
and
cane."
who got snubbed this year?" I thought.
And I took my hat off after being handed the hat to say,
Yeah.
who got snubbed in the Oscars?
It's true. I remember him doing it. How was that?
And then I said, oh, Citizen Kane,
Ah.
perhaps, maybe arguably the greatest movie of all time.
Yes. And then we had to go into the wall.
Oh, I'm not doing the thing
Oh,
anymore.
okay, go for it.
Yeah. But Citizen Kane didn't win.
Citizen Kane. Okay, so there you go. You buried
Citizen
the lead.
Kane and yeah, exactly. Citizen Kane and Maltese Falcon lost to Green Was My Valley.
Yeah,
that
and
movie that no
Everyone
one's
knows
heard
Green
of.
is My Valley. Yeah, exactly. When you make a great film, people always say, that is your Green is My Valley, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm always like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That's-
Yeah.
I thought you
this
were gonna
episode
say
is
the
the-
Green Mile, and
That's
I was
my
like,
Citizen
okay,
Kane.
cool.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
never-
1942. Yeah, Green Mile. That
This episode is the Green of My Valley for our podcast.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Silliness.
It's the Citizen Kane of your work,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, it's the fucking
The Citizen Kane of being snubbed like Citizen Kane.
yeah, like Citizen Kane was. Anyway, crazy, right?
Mhm. I agree. Thank you, guys. Yes.
Well
done.
researched, well done,
I loved it all.
well done. Okay, guys, you know what time it is? It's my favorite time of the year.
Christmas.
No,
Oh.
no. Oh, oops.
So what else is new?
Are we guessing?
This.
Oh.
Oop.
Hello.
Oh. We're getting a breaking news report now.
This just in.
Now you can see that the craft has settled above the Capitol building.
Stupid. All right, for our new segment, Les, you there, sir? Hello.
Thanks, Matilda.
Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm good. Great show tonight.
Thank you so very much.
Yes,
So,
news correspondent.
News correspondent, Mr. Sir.
Yes.
What do we have today? What's in the news?
Well, let me start off with a couple of things for our Oscar podcast.
Oscar talk.
So
here,
two
yeah.
things. First, Raquel Welch died today.
Yes.
Unfortunately, never won an Oscar.
Ugh.
Shame.
Yeah.
The other thing which is so interesting is that at an award ceremony recently, they saw Spielberg whispering into Tom Cruise's ear, and he said, "You saved movies in theaters."
Oh, no shit.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's facts though. My
Yeah.
God, dude, how good is all the Mission Impossibles, but
Yep.
the last one especially, it's like perfect.
Yeah, and Maverick.
I haven't seen.
So it
Maverick saved. He saved. Nobody went to theaters. They brought Maverick in, and everybody's back.
And now we're back in
That's
theater.
awesome.
It's a
Yeah.
great film, but it is also the cheesiest film of all time. You haven't seen it yet, but I promise you, they do every cheesy
All the
callback
cheese.
you can imagine, but it
Oh
doesn't
my goodness,
matter.
it's true.
So freaking
It is true, and I eat it up personally.
Me too. I ate it all up. Watching him fly the jet, it's like the biggest workout. You never get to see that in other movies.
You
I
know
mean,
what?
he's jamming the clutch and turning here and
Speaking-
flipping
yeah.
this and
Speaking
going
of-
900 miles an hour. It's crazy.
Speaking of, so those who don't know, I love the drums and I play a little bit on the side. So I was watching Whiplash.
Oh,
and when
great.
he's like,
Yeah, that's the best.
it's like, dude, you move your wrist.
And
Like, what
he's
are you doing?
bleeding
You
everywhere.
either play with your fingers or your wrist or both.
Yeah.
But he's like, and bleeding all over it, and
Yeah.
sweating all over. Yes, you sweat a lot when you play, especially for a long time.
Fuck yeah.
But his face, and there was one scene because he plays jazz, so he plays on the side. He
Yeah.
doesn't play match grip.
Yeah.
He plays like that, and you could literally see he's just like moving his hand up and down like this.
Yeah.
It's not like even like hitting or playing. It's funny. Anyway, Les, what else we got?
That's fantastic. Okay, a little news about the Academy Awards. So first, it's the 91st Academy Awards coming up.
Yeah.
So the first Academy Awards ever. It's the award presented by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, AMPAS. That
Was it
took place on
42?
May 16th, 1929.
Nice, 29.
Wow.
And who won that
And it
year?
was held at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel in Los Angeles.
Oh, cool.
275 people there, and tickets were $5.
That's fucking.
Wow. Oh, it was
open to the
Tickets-
public?
Yeah, that's
Cool.
the best.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Tickets were $5.
That's
the best.
interesting.
Oh, okay. So the award was originally called the Academy Award of Merit, and it was actually created by Louis B. Mayer of MGM,
Oh, wow.
right, Metro Goldwyn Mayer.
Yeah.
And here's why he created. He said that he found that the best way to handle filmmakers was to hang medals on them.
Ha!
If he gave them cups and awards, they'd produce what he wanted.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh,
and it's a
that's
big gold
fucking
statue, kind of reminiscent of the gold lion. I could see that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And the first Best Actor award went to Emil Jannings. I don't know who that is.
No.
Also,
Jannings?
there were yeah, Emil.
Yes.
So
anal Jannings.
three people have been credited with naming the award the Oscar. My favorite was Betty Davis, who said it looked like her husband Oscar when he got out of the shower.
Oh, that's
And then other
good.
people followed up and
That's
said, "I want
probably-
my Oscar too."
Yeah.
But they changed it officially to the Oscar because they thought it was better than the Award of Merit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was good.
I agree.
Definitely better.
That's great. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
cool.
For sure.
So, and as you guys pointed out before, the award's been in crisis since around 2020. They're trying to double the number of women and the number of people of color in this membership.
Yeah.
I know Chris Rock, when he was hosting, said the Oscars is the White People's Choice Awards.
That's great.
But after the Will Smith slap,
The
I don't know
worst.
if they're going to recover anytime soon.
The worst. I can't believe he fucking did that. What a scumbag. And then they gave
Yeah.
it to him. They banned him for 10 years, but who cares? You gave it to him that night. That's all that matters is that night.
Yeah.
But, and personally, in general, I think award shows, it's really about companies honoring its employees, which is where Louis B. Mayer was. I don't think
Okay.
we'd all be watching the accounting awards of merit.
Yeah, right.
I think
Yeah.
so. But we
That's
love
what
our
it is.
celebrities. And so,
Exactly
yeah.
right. And we love hearing what they have to say. And let's see what Leo
It's
DiCaprio
true.
is going to say for his speech.
Do you have a favorite movie this
Exactly.
year?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
feel it, yeah.
It's been a disappointing. I mean, I love Maverick, so there we go.
There you
go.
go.
There we go.
Yeah.
But I did want to say, kind of on a lighter note here, you mentioned it before. One of the best presenters ever, Ricky Gervais.
Oh, my God. the
Yes.
best. The best.
Was presenting an award. It wasn't Academy, but it's called. But he said, so here are these next two presenters. The first is an actor, producer, and director whose movies grossed over $3.5 billion at the box office. He's won 2 Academy Awards, 3 Golden Globes, and his powerful performances varied in starring films such as Philadelphia, Forrest Gump, Castaway, Apollo 13, Saving Private Ryan, and the other is Tim Allen.
Oh, that's fucking great. Because, yeah.
Ricky Gervais.
And this man was in Home Improvement.
He's
Like, what are
the
you going to fucking
king.
say?
Yeah. No, man, he played Santa Claus
And this-
11 times.
And this
guys.
is the guy who popularized. Like fucking what? No, get out of here. Yeah, one of them is
And one other presenter comment, which I think Cameron will appreciate, which is that in 2018, the presenter said, "I told Christian Bale he wasn't nominated this year," and all of a sudden he became hostile.
yeah.
You think Tim Allen will be buried in a Santa suit?
Probably so.
What kind of question?
Probably he's played
so.
Santa like 9 times,
know.
and he's got a TV show that came out this year playing Santa again.
Really?
Yeah, he's fucking worse than Bela Lugosi.
Yeah. He knew his wheelhouse too.
Yeah,
Huh?
so he
Betty
knows.
me and my cape.
Exactly.
Fucking nut. What about
Anyway, that's all I have, guys. Thank you so much. Great show. I'm enjoying so much.
Thank you,
I'm
correspondent.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Take care.
And that's the
Welcome, bye.
news.
And that's the.
We are getting reports now. It is moving over Syria towards the United States East Coast border.
You know the best is.
Please get into a bunk. Okay,
No. I like it.
yeah, that's how they sound.
The best is and you reminded me of Signs.
Oh yeah. There you go.
I love that. I
Or
love
Independence
news
Day.
reporting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it. You do it again.
And we say now that it is moving over the eastern United States slowly. Wait, it is
shooting
now
a beam.
positioned above the White House.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, that is the White House. It is positioned above the White House where the president.
Oh, it's opening.
resides.
We're seeing something here. There's a light. A timer counting backwards. Could mean anything. We're going to be recycled in 10, 9, 8. What does that mean?
Yeah.
I'd like to present this to you guys.
Yes.
for
Oh,
being
Thank
awesome.
you for that acting.
Hold
That's
on.
wonderful.
Yeah, I'm gonna present you the awards. So hold on. I
Okay.
got my cue cards here.
Wonderful.
And the award for best impression
You got to act like you're
on
not.
a podcast. And the award for best impression on a podcast is Joe Resurrectum. Is that right? Joe Resurrectum. Is that your name? Joe Resurrectum. Is that correct? Bravo.
You know, I truly am humbled tonight. I didn't think I was going to win this. I didn't write a speech, but you know what? This isn't just for me. This is for current political issue here. This is for downtrodden civilization here. And it's really important that we
Downtrodden civilization
some
here.
topical important thing here.
Woo!
Thank you.
Facts.
I'm going to cherish this. I'm going to hang it in my bathroom. That's the move.
That's a disrespectful move.
That's what everybody does to pretend they're cool, that they don't care about it. Oh, it's just an Oscar. I'll put it in the bathroom. When really they like fall asleep with it every night.
He went, ding. I'll put this in my bathroom.
Bing.
Oh, my cue cards.
Rang like the moon.
I don't know why I presented like a British man.
My cue card.
He's picking up the cards now.
Yeah. And the award.
What do you guys think about the UFO shot down last week?
I don't think it was a UFO.
Well,
Hot take. No, I'm just kidding.
I figured we would talk about this at some point on the show, right? That's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's all over the news. Hey, Felicity.
Nice.
UFOs. Yeah, so here's the rundown from what I understand. We all knew about the Chinese balloon that made its way across the entire country, right?
Yeah.
They shot it down North Carolina
So check
in the
this
water.
out. Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna pose a question to you.
Okay.
What is smarter? So if we have like nuclear deterrence and shit, where if you shoot something in our sky, we know about it immediately, and we're like, we could shoot it out of the fucking air, or we'll just let it go. So what's smarter? Being like, before it even fucking gets close, we shoot that shit out of the air, or you're like, dude, let it fly. Let's pretend. Oh, I guess our defenses are down.
Well,
which is smarter?
I have a theory about this. Actually, so that's funny. So this is kind of where we've been at, right? So over the past couple years, we've been talking a lot about UFO type programs, right? The Navy, the military, Air Force, everybody's been talking about this. That we have been looking at objects that are traveling at hypersonic speeds, high altitude, all the way to low altitude, but these hypersonic speeds. The war with Russia and Ukraine, something that we've been worried about is hypersonic drones. And weaponry, because it could move so quickly, our response isn't going to be fast enough with our Star Wars
You didn't
program.
see that coming.
Right, so stuff like that. So what I'm thinking is, and pretty clever in the intelligence community over in China, if this is what they did. They're like, okay, America, obviously, they're into this hypersonic stuff. They're looking for fast-moving vehicles.
So we send
Let's send out the slowest vehicles, because they're not even calibrated to look at that stuff. Do you know how many colleges and science programs are releasing balloons into the atmosphere for scientific purpose? They're not looking for that stuff.
And have
so
Ling
why
fly
wouldn't the
it?
intelligence
No.
community just say, let's throw a few of these little slower objects out there and just see what we can capture?
It's like Dune. The
And it
slow
worked.
blade penetrates the shield type of thing.
Exactly. And it did. It penetrated the shield. And once they
penetrated
recalibrated, that's when they started finding these other
And then they're shooting off
objects.
fucking hypersonic shit.
Yeah. So no, obviously it's good to have both, but I think because the focus has been
No, I'm
to
saying
high
once they
speed,
calibrate for slow is when you start shooting the hypersonic shit.
and that's what. Maybe, but hopefully
yeah,
they're doing
duh.
both. And now that we know that this is a tactic being used, and it's scary too because we used to launch nukes from balloons. That's a program we tested nuclear.
Yeah, nuke balloon.
Devices.
I remember that in 1986. That was
Yeah,
pretty
I think
wild.
that's like even part of the Skyhook program,
Nuke
as
balloon.
mentioned in Dark Knight
Knight.
Rises, which is funny.
Dark Knight. just
or Dark Knight. Yeah.
It was part of the Skyhook program.
Yeah.
So the CIA had an idea of getting somewhere out of a hot zone quickly. You
Yeah.
want me to do the whole scene?
No.
Okay.
So yeah, that was that was my theory on this. I really feel like it was just hey, let's throw them out there, and if they catch us, we'll just say, oh, it was a science balloon, and I mean, what are we gonna do? You know?
Was that us?
Yeah, but I think that was actually just a clever idea. They probably were like, let's just try this out, and it fucking worked, and it worked a lot over and over. And when they looked into this Chinese spy balloon after it was recovered, they're saying it had there's
Chinese spy balloon.
data showing
That's what they
what's
called it. No, that's what the Chinese called it.
that there's data showing it's flown over
Send
40
a-
different
a
countries.
Chinese
That's a lot.
Spy balloon.
So it's not like they just sent it here. This is like something that they, it's traveled all over the globe. It also hits the jet streams, and that takes it where it's going to go. But I just like the idea of using slow vehicles in a world where everything's so fast paced, and we're
Yeah.
trying to catch hypersonic this and that, and Russia and aliens, but it was the
think you're on
low tech
And
that,
Russian
that
aliens.
got through. Yeah, it's so low tech, it's high tech.
Ah.
It's so
Oh.
overt, it's covert. Yeah.
What is that foolishness?
That's from Sherlock Holmes.
That's right. It's
Yeah.
so over.
He's driving that car, and it's all
Yeah.
loud with the smoke.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm under observation. He's like, as you should
As
be.
you should be.
Yeah.
The best movie. So real quick, let me just tell you 3 things that I think are the best things to say.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
number 1, when you say a person or situation is bizarre, I love that. Like, dude, I walked in and she just like stormed out. It was bizarre.
Yeah, bizarre's, it's so far.
It's
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, I like it.
Another one I love is saying specifically someone is a nightmare.
Yeah, I like
dude,
that too.
Oh, she
Yeah.
walked in. She's a fucking nightmare.
Dude.
That's the best thing to
Whole,
say.
yeah, exactly.
She's a
The whole thing was
nightmare.
just a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, and then the third one, I just said it too, and I can't remember what it was. And that's what got me on the topic. That's what it is. Saying anything that like something that someone does is foolish.
Okay.
Jared, you would look foolish.
Yeah.
Like that's the best thing to say. It's so
Yeah.
like belittling.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jared, you look foolish in that.
Yeah,
hat.
I use like absurd a lot.
You're
I think.
acting
Absurd is
foolish.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, can you
It's
believe him?
just
He's a
freaking
nightmare.
absurd. Yeah.
Yeah. God, he's fucking bizarre.
So foolish.
Bizarre
it
is
was a
good.
nightmare.
Bizarre is
Bizarre
so
is
good.
really good.
Bizarre
That's
is
one
so
I
good.
started using recently.
Yeah,
It's fun.
Nightmare is my favorite. I use it all
Yeah.
the time now. Oh, fucking nightmare. She's a nightmare.
But yeah, what do you guys think of that theory about the UFOs? Let me know if you guys have any ideas or
Does the
any
slow
guesses.
blade penetrate the shield?
I think we know that it
Indubitably.
did. Yeah, it worked.
Indubitably.
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 You
So-
think speed is your ally?
So, indubitably, we should watch a couple shorts before we sign off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Matilda
yeah.
said you guys look great, by the way. We look great.
Thanks,
Oh,
Matilda.
thank you, Matilda.
I got one for you. When you call a piece of white trash who couldn't pass the cops exam and now makes less than
Remember
a
this
mailman.
fucking show?
I love this shit.
I love this show.
Prison
And
Break?
this guy is so creepy in the show.
He's the best
When
character.
he's in other movies, I'm like
I know, me too.
automatically creeped out.
Me too.
He's only
But-
been in one other movie.
Well, he was also a big character in the final season of Heroes. Remember? He was the villain.
I think
Did you
so,
watch
yeah,
Heroes?
I
Maybe.
think
Yeah.
Final season. Oh, the
Yeah.
carnival.
Yeah,
the
and
carny.
he had he could like
Yeah.
he was more powerful the more were around him.
Yeah, the more here. Yeah, that's why you had fucking a whole carnival
exactly.
of freaks.
Yeah,
No, but I think I've seen a show or movie where he's in. And
He's in
not
several, yeah.
creepy, but I
He's always
expected him to be.
Teabag. Yeah, fucking Teabag.
Teddy Bagwell. That
Teddy
is the
Bagwell.
best
Great
name,
show, though.
Teabag, and
Hold my
his whole
pockets.
thing in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pocket thing is
And
so
the thing he does with his
freaking
teeth
whack.
and his tongue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's always like doing that, licking his lips and shit. He is a creepy guy.
You could leave her with me.
Yeah,
No, we won't. Fucking Teabag. Get out of here, kid.
I'm free to babysit on Wednesdays.
Yeah. The
No,
best. The
we're
best is no Teddy Bagwell. I was gonna say someone else, but Teddy Bagwell's the best.
He wins. Yeah, it's
God,
not Sucre.
He's that creepy.
Yeah,
But the second best, I'll say,
yeah.
is in Prison Break also. So it's sort of like
Oh, that guy,
oh,
the
I'll tell you
cop,
what,
Homeland
Michael
Security
Rappaport.
guy.
Yeah! Dude, he's the best. So when I see him in anything, I'm like, oh shit, one of us got in, like snuck in. It's like he's like one of us.
Oh,
And
that's
he's like,
funny.
You're like in a movie. What are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's-
hey, what are you doing?
Okay, I kind of see what
you know
you're
what I
saying.
mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like one of us snuck in, and he's like playing along. Oh yeah, no, I'm just an actor, and you know, I do movies.
a beautiful girl can make you dizzy. Yeah,
Like you were drinking Jack and Coke.
yeah. He's good. He's actually good in a lot of stuff.
No, he's
but-
really good.
Yeah,
But it's almost like one of us snuck through. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
me.
he's
Let's
funny.
see more about Teddy Bagwell.
You know, Teddy, you really let me down, and that's hard to do because I don't expect much
Bellick.
from the inbred child.
And Bellick was the fucking worst. What a nightmare.
What about his death in the show? Ended up being like a sad moment. It's funny because this scene shows like how much they hated each other, but it's actually Teabag that like talks about him dying and gives like this big speech about how he was like this brave guy who had a bad, pretty much a rough life and trying to do the right thing. It's just funny. So they come a long way.
On the other side of the prison bars. That's something I'd assume he'd say.
The only thing, different between us is these bars. Yeah, I could see that for sure. Well, I do declare.
Jesus Christ. You're the
switch
inbred
up.
child of a retard. Oh,
Jeez.
This
Yeah.
guy's a
Well, this
nightmare.
movie was early 2000s.
It's
or
a
the
show.
I mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could tell.
Well, I gotta like that.
Of course.
749,000 other people did.
Wait, that's just a scene from the show Prison Break.
I know, that's what people do.
That's a thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
but check it
wow.
out. He'll never get a sub because I'm never gonna sub to him. I don't want to see fucking random nonsense. What are you? Yeah, you'll get one
okay.
video that's gonna get copyrighted and you're not gonna get able to monetize.
Yeah, it's good. That's what I was getting at. Is it's interesting that you can just put up a video of copywritten material and that's the whole video.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
A lot of people do it.
Okay.
It's a big thing.
WWE has only ever removed one person from its Hall of Fame permanently. Superfly Jimmy Snuka was a surprise hit in the early 1980s, starting out as a Fijian villain.
my gosh,
His
look at
athletic
this guy.
style and high-flying dives turned him into a huge fan favorite.
Could you
In
imagine seeing him
1983, a
in
highly
the air above
disputed
you,
incident that was-
like
No.
this, about to just jump?
That would be a
Horrifying.
nightmare.
Yeah, that's a nightmare. It's bizarre as fuck.
Yeah.
No, it really is a nightmare.
I had 24
Why is it all
shooters.
wrestling shit?
But I'll still-
You must
Flair?
love
Why
that
does
shit.
John Cena wave his hand
This
and
is
say,
your algorithm.
I know.
TV methamphetamine, the way we made it with a little blue tint, is actually rock candy, and the flavor was
What's this
cotton
music?
candy.
Oh,
I
that's
never
funny.
tasted it until one night. The 16
I hope it shows the
or
piano
17
player
hour
behind him.
we're working in
Yeah.
Our lab down
Keep
there.
going.
Gus
Yeah.
Fring is making sure we're working, and I see Aaron Paul reach into
Bitch.
our product.
Yeah, that's all he said.
Yeah.
Methamphetamine in his mouth. I go, what are you doing?
It's not actual meth,
He goes,
bitch.
I'm getting so tired. I'm eating it. And he goes,
Oh, that's
"You taste it?" I
hilarious.
go, "No, I haven't tasted it."
They were eating the candy
you
to
taste it?
as a
I go,
stimulant.
That's
I
funny.
don't think so. He
That's
goes, "Hey,
hilarious.
you gotta have
This
one.
this piano.
Yo, have one.
Hey, dude, remember when Brian Cranston did that really cool interview? What if we just had really loud piano over it?
That was the idea.
The best
I think.
referee moments in MMA history.
Dude, he is
There
the
have been
best
some terrible referee moments in MMA history.
Yeah,
but which
Mario-
are the best? In 2010, Josh Rosenthal would not
Rosenthal's up
prematurely
there.
stop the fight between Shane
Oh,
Carwin
shit.
and Brock Lesnar, even though Brock was badly hurt, which allowed Brock to submit a
Triangle,
gassed
arm
Carwin.
triangle.
Wow.
Also in 2010, Paul Daly would sucker punch Josh Koscheck
yeah, I
after the
remember.
fight, and Dan Mergliotta's stern handling of the situation was nothing short of
Mergliotta's
perfect.
up there as the top.
Are you kidding me?
The GOAT is Herb Dean, though, for
2014,
sure.
when a fighter kept landing blows after the fight was called, referee Leon Roberts would use
pulled
his
him
jiu-jitsu
out.
to
Scissors?
restore
Yep.
the
Look at that.
But way
Puts
back
in the
in
hooks.
2004,
The
Herb
ref
Dean's
was
stoppage
choking him
between
out.
Frank Mir and
That was the
Sylvia
worst.
phenomenal.
When Silva's fucking arm broke.
Nobody except
Oh.
Herb noticed when Tim Sylvia's
Sylvia.
arm broke and Frank
Tim
Mir's
Sylvia.
arm bar.
Herb was getting
Oh, yeah.
I remember the crowd was booing. Like, boo. I was like,
That was
guys,
not
you need to
fun.
look at this.
But when the dust settled, Herb was praised as a career-saving official.
Not only
Herb's
is he
the
the
man.
best referee, he's the best referee ever. in
Yeah,
mixed
saved
martial
his
arts.
career
The
for
best
real.
referee
You know how many
moments in MMA
careers I've
history.
seen him say, how many great calls I've seen him do, where it's
Oh,
just
cool.
like,
It's good
it's
to
like,
have a good ref.
dude, where I'm like, I'll be like, fuck, they should stop this fight. They should stop this fight. And I'm like, I can't believe they're not stopping it. Then it'll be like, oh, he's fine. I was freaking out, but no, he's fine. Oh, now he just won the match. Okay. So I'm glad they didn't stop it.
Yeah.
So you do
Right?
it's crazy because even like John McCarthy, when he's talking about, he's like, how do you become an official? Like,
Oh, I saw when he actually is breaking his arm. There's from another angle you can hear what he's saying. He's telling the guy, he's like, I wondered which would break first, your body or your spirit.
Oh, your spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was his body.
Yeah, the answer is body.
Yeah.
I wonder what would break first, your arm or your ally. I don't know. Cool. I don't know.
Huh.
What color were the original Hebrews? I have told you that
Denzel's
we
the
don't
best.
know that for certain.
How many
Oh, that's
Oscars
funny.
does Denzel have?
Uh,
A bunch, maybe?
no, I don't think he has a lot. Did he win for Training Day? No.
He got
he
yes.
didn't. No,
yeah,
he
that was
didn't.
his thing, wasn't
No,
it?
He did. Yes, he did. Same year
Yeah.
as Monsters Ball.
So
That's
it
right.
was
him and Hottie McHottie.
yeah, and
Halle
there
Berry.
was something else. He might have two.
It says two.
Yeah. Which was
Wow,
the other
only
one?
two?
Yeah.
It wasn't the bank robbery movie, but it was like a
Inside
character
Man,
like
so
that.
good.
Yeah.
So were you just gonna walk out of here with the diamonds?
Oh no,
With the
it
money?
was Glory, wasn't it?
No.
Oh.
No. What movies did Denzel Washington win the Academy Award for? So if you want to Google anything
Best
about
supporting actor
yeah, in Training Day.
in Civil War.
Glory, yeah.
And then best actor
In
for
Training
Training
Day,
Day.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that best actor.
Yeah, he was the man.
He's amazing.
He was King Kong.
He won
in
for
this bitch.
Glory. Yeah, he's so fucking
Yeah.
good. That movie's great. Yeah, he's one of my favorite directors too. What's his name? The
He's
guy who
got
directed
like
Glory.
a bunch of nominations.
Sure,
That's so
sure, yeah.
wild.
What's the name of the director of Glory? He directed The Last Samurai. He directed
Edward Zwick.
Edward Zwick. Thank you. He also directed Blood Diamond. Like
Blood Diamond's one of the best
liked
movies
Blood
ever.
Diamond.
so was The
What's
Last
Chase
Samurai.
asking here? Watch the pilot audio from earlier this week. There's pilot audio from when they shot down the UFOs.
Oh, that's a
I haven't
trick
heard
with
that.
Quarters.
That's interesting. And Laughing Reaper, this is a good clip. Yeah.
As we stop. Well, let's see.
I think he was talking about the Prison Break.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Something
makes some
earlier.
That Jesus was
What's after this one?
just a moment.
Okay.
No, I'm not. Hey!
Just because we.
Hey!
Come on, jump.
I get it. I gotta piss so bad.
Do it.
Hey, he can't swim.
Like I care, dipshit. Go.
What?
You heard me?
Oh, my buddy was just telling me about this movie. So it's actually a kid with Down syndrome, who's
Okay.
the other kid in it, or the other person in it. And Shia LaBeouf, man, fuck,
He's so good.
He's
I
so
wish he
good.
did more stuff.
dude.
I
Well,
miss
yeah,
that guy.
he quit acting.
I know.
Hopefully he does. Dude, I
That
was watching
sucks.
a scene.
Does suck. We're born on the same day. We have the same birthday, actually.
Chase
Yeah.
said the audio is on YouTube. It was released today.
All right, dope. We'll check out.
For
Thank
sure.
you.
Yeah. We might start doing additional videos.
We're gonna
right?
this week.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for those.
Yeah, it's
we're
gonna be
gonna
like-
we're gonna pick specific topics and pre-record them. They won't be live, but at least you'll get a little bit more around the stuff you guys like to hear about.
Yep.
Whatever that is, ask for it.
Yeah. Is there anything else we need to hit? For this
No, I
episode?
thought this was great. I like talking about this stuff. I haven't talked about Academy Awards or actors or best movie and all that stuff in so long with anybody. So
You guys are really
this was
good
fun.
at it.
Yeah, thank you. It was fun talking about this stuff. It's interesting too. And when the Academy Awards this year comes up, I'm sure we'll talk about something that happens.
will.
Yeah,
We
so
will.
keep an eye out for that.
Yes. So, well, that's fun. All right. Well, good stuff. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys. From all of us here at the Podcast Never Sleeps, TPTNS, we have Jared.
No. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching as always. Like and subscribe because we can make more of this.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. We also have Princess, ladies and gentlemen. Yay!
Yay, Princess!
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And of course, it's your boy. So, guys, thank you so much. Make sure like, subscribe,
boom, bap,
bing, back, comment,
Bing, bang, bop.
bing, bang, bot, and make sure that you look at the description and become a patron today. Thank you guys so much. We love you, and we're out.